What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Big Blue in the Bronx channel. We are live tonight. Washington versus USC. We're gonna watch a face-off between Michael Penix Jr. and Caleb Williams. Should be a fun matchup. Obviously, we get to see for Giant fans. For those who still want the quarterback position, to late draft in the first round, it's gonna be interesting. Penix and Washington, fun team to watch. Same with USC, but USC has declined in the last couple of weeks. Should be a fun one between two Western Conference opponents. Alex.
Yeah, I mean, it's obviously going to be a fun matchup between these two teams. I mean, Washington's still undefeated. They're among the top ranks in the nation offensively. Michael Penix is actually top 5 in the country in passing yards. And as I said, this is a fun team to watch. Two quarterbacks, obviously going to be at the top of the draft next year if they do come out. And obviously for Giant fans, if you're wanting a quarterback, this is the game you got to watch. If you're watching college football, want a quick shout out to Melani. He says, "Go USC, go fight on." Future Giant Drake May just went off now. Future Giant Caleb Williams about to go off. What's up to Daniel Berry Sports? And also Next Nation says Joe Shane is in the building, and that correct, he is in the building. Dan Jones playing with his pain in his neck, and no Darren Waller. Saquon coming off 36 carry game. The tank has just where's Angry John? He is with CBS today, I believe. Alexa and Princess Luca feeble having another feeble day and being a bludger. Well, I've never heard the term bludger, but I guess we'll take it. We'll take it as a slacker. But I'll read out some of the ranks and stuff like that. But maybe Luca, if you want to go around the college, I would say college football atmosphere to see who's winning and who's losing. We obviously know what happened to Notre Dame.
Yeah, Notre Dame today, they took a loss to unranked Clemson 31-23. Halftime between Oregon and unranked California. Oregon, number 6, is up 35-13. Kansas is up against Iowa State University 7-0 with 4:48 to go in the first. Michigan and Purdue are tied at 0-0. Obviously, Michigan is very scandalous at the moment. 7:45 p.m. we'll start LSU versus Alabama, a 14-ranked LSU versus 8 Alabama. 10 o'clock p.m. we're going to see Oregon State versus Colorado. 16th ranked Oregon State versus an unranked Colorado led by Deion Sanders. 10:30 p.m. is 19th ranked UCLA versus Arizona. And some final scores. Ohio State actually beat Rutgers today, 35-16. Ohio State remains the top team in the nation. You also have Kansas State losing to Texas 33-30 in overtime. Texas A&M took a loss to Mississippi, or I should say Ole Miss, 38-35. UConn, not surprisingly, got a whooping from Tennessee, 59-3. Utah whooped Arizona State University, 55-3. And Army actually upset Air Force, 23-3. Georgia beat Missouri, 30-21. Florida State beat Pittsburgh, 24-7. Florida State remains 4th across the college football world. Oklahoma State beat Oklahoma University, 27-24. The Penn State Nittany Lions beat up on Maryland 51-55. The Louisville Cardinals also beat up on Virginia Tech 34-3. And Tulane also beat up on Eastern Carolina University 13-10.
Folks, make sure you smash the like button on your way in. Subscribe to all the good stuff. Turn on post notifications so you know when live stream puffs drops tomorrow. We'll have the Rise and Rush podcast, so that'll be a lot of fun, of course. As far as the total rankings go, like I promised you guys earlier, we'll start with Washington, the away team. They rank 5th in the country in total offense, 2nd in the Pac-12. They are 1st in the country in passing yards, as I mentioned. 10 out of 12 teams in the Pac-12 in rushing and 3rd in points. Defensively, they're 7th in the Pac-12, 9th in passing 9th in passing defense, 6th in rushing defense, and 4th in points allowed. You go ahead to USC's part. They are 3rd in offense in the Pac-12, 4th in passing, 7th in rushing, and 1st in points. And defensively, they're not a very good unit, as we saw kind of against Notre Dame. 9th in defense, 7th in passing defense, 12th in rushing defense, and 9 out of 12 in points. So they're a team that gives up a lot of points, but they obviously score a lot of points to make up for it, and that's why they're still above 500. They're sitting at a record of 7-2 and 5-1 in their conference, of course. What's up to Anthony Medina in the chat? Hope all is well.
What's up, sir?
All
And
right.
also, it's also basically USC is just pretty much eliminated. They lost to Notre Dame to lose their undefeated rankings. As Caleb Williams is somehow still in a lot of commercials. Obviously, he's a highly touted prospect, but they also lost to Utah. And the big question is, Washington is in a good half of defense across college football. They're not elite, but they're at least a very good defense in terms of the numbers. Can Caleb Williams play up to the task? Because it's shown that when he goes up against really good defenses, he cannot perform. But when he goes up against more relaxed defenses and bottom half, he plays very well. So it's going to be up to him to solidify his own performance, keep his draft stock where it is.
What's the over-under for this game?
Good. That is a good question. I'm going to look at it for you. And the over-under for this game is 76.5.
All right. So if you were giving out betting advice, would you take the under or would you take the over?
76.5. Like, it obviously depends because USC gives a lot of points up, but I think Washington doesn't. Maybe I go slightly under. It still could be like a 34,
I'm
30,
thinking like a 38-35 game.
30, 38, 35, 34, 30, 34, 20. Like, maybe it's hard to believe that both teams are going to score 40 points, but who knows? Medina says, I think Washington's a very good team, should be a good game, but I think the Huskies win it. I think the Huskies win it as well.
Yeah, I mean, I think USC has the I think it's all about Caleb Williams, honestly, and I know this defense has played very poorly over the last, few weeks and whatnot.
Yeah.
They've been poor the entire season, but I feel like it's down to Caleb Williams because the defense has been poor all season. But if Caleb Williams can play some solid football against this Washington defense, and I think they'll actually give the Huskies their first loss. I'm actually going to take USC in this one.
Okay. You're actually going to take USC?
Yep. A little
I
bit
mean,
of
home
a
cooking, I guess.
yeah, home cooking, a little bit of a strange pick, but hey. But also last week, just some familiarity, of course. Michael Penix against the Stanford Cardinal, 369 passing yards, 4 touchdowns, a pick, and then also Caleb Williams edging it out versus Cal, 369 yards, 2 touchdowns. So they actually hit the same amount of passing yards. And yeah, Caleb Williams, 2 touchdowns, and then Michael Penix, obviously similar stats, more touchdowns, but an interception obviously thrown in there as well. So,
As a Giants fan, real quick, who are you setting your eyes on in this one? Is it more so Penix or is it Caleb Williams? I think you're going to lean.
I think Penix is more. If you're talking about Giants having a draft pick that's not number one, I think you're looking at Michael Penix. I kind of been looking at him. Some strengths and weaknesses, obviously. From what I've seen, is obviously going back to his days to Indiana, he was very injury prone and had a couple of season-ending injuries. But also as well as like the arm angle can get him in trouble sometimes because those are easily batted passes. So I want to shout out Scrub Zero in the chat. What's going on, Scrubs? USC's defense is suspect. Yes, they are one of the worst in the Pac-12, if not, I would say probably the worst overall defense in the Pac-12. Now, I could be wrong. But obviously, I mean, Michael Penix has battled it out against other quarterbacks this year. Bo Nix against Oregon. So that obviously was, everyone was highlighting that game, and everyone's going to be highlighting this game too. So I can't wait to finally see when they're actually going to start this game, because I think this is going to be an offensive matchup, and it's going to be really, really interesting. And many people think this is going to be a packed house tonight if you're actually there.
Yeah, obviously the top two. Well, we haven't seen Drake May yet. We might have to do a Drake May game soon, but of course, this is going to be so much fun watching, and Alex will maybe he decides to tank.
Well, I mean, it would be me rooting for the tank, not me tanking. I mean, what would me tanking do? But as far as that goes, no, I'm not on any tanking trains yet. I mean, UNC plays Duke, Clemson, and NC State coming up, and then obviously if they're qualified for a bowl game, they'll get to that too. So I don't know how on par with you I am, but Washington is actually going to kick off here.
Okay. So you're going to call the commentary, or is that going to be me?
If you want to take it for the the first few minutes.
Yeah, I'll take for the first few minutes as Washington sets down the ball. USC will have the ball first. We'll get a first look at Caleb Williams. Out to return is Zakarian Branch. 2 return touchdowns this season, 1 kickoff and 1 punt, tied for most in the FBS. So, the USC Trojan fans on their feet as we see the Washington Huskies cheerleaders. As Grady Gross is going to look to kick it away, and he does. This is going to go all the way to the end zone, and this will be a touchback.
I am way ahead of you for some reason. I don't know how that is, but yeah, we're looking at Caleb Williams on the season, 68% completion, 2,646 yards, 25 touchdowns, and 4 picks. I think it was 3 of those coming against Notre Dame. So some ugly turnovers there, but obviously we'll see how he does and matches up against this very touted Washington defense.
So it'll be first down and 10 from the 25-yard line for the USC Trojans with Caleb Williams at the helm. Williams in shotgun with a back to his right. Williams takes the snap. He looks left. This pass is caught by Branch, and he's going to get about 8 yards on the pass. It'll be second down and short immediately.
Yeah, it's Dominique Hampton on the tackle, the safety, the 6th-year player. So he's very experienced in this defense.
So we'll look at some players to watch. Taj Washington and Austin Jones for the Trojans. Second down and short. Williams in the shotgun. Takes the snap. They're going to give it up the middle, and I don't think they got it. He might be a yard short, as that is, I believe, Austin. Let me see who it was. I can't recognize number 6. That is Austin Jones on the carry. It'll be third down and short. So the USC Trojans are looking to go up tempo.
That's what they do best.
Third down and short. Receivers out wide, back in the backfield to the right. Tight end in motion, that's McCray. Williams takes the snap. He gives it up the middle, and Jones just budges for the first down. Nice effort by Washington, but the back just powers through. First down.
Yeah, it's Alfonso Tuputala on the tackle, the junior.
So it is another first down for USC, and they're going up tempo like they have been. Once again, a back to the right. That is Austin Jones. First down and 10, McCray in motion. Takes the snap in shotgun. They're going to give it to Jones. No, fake out to the right side. This pass is caught, and it's going to be close to the first down. It's going to be an 8-yard pass. That is number 16. We try to get a number here. That is Taj Washington, the slot receiver.
Elijah Jackson with a very bad missed tackle right there. Could have gotten for some short yards, but obviously now they're closer to the chains.
Fake to Jones, give to the right side. This pass is caught, and it's another first down for the Trojans. That is Kyron Hudson, the sophomore.
Okay. Still moving the chains.
USC coming out armed with a quick passing game, and it's been working to their favor. 12:50 to go here in the first quarter for USC. Another shotgun formation for the Trojans. Man in motion. That is Branch. He motions to the left, takes the snap. Williams looks, some pressure. He's going to roll to his right. He throws. This pass is caught. Nice catch there by Kyron Hudson. It is about a 7-yard gain. Second down. Huge chunk plays on those first downs.
Still going up tempo here.
Second down and 3. Give to Jones. No, they're going to fake to the left side. That is McCray, and he's got a first down into Washington territory around the 35-yard line. Another first down for the Trojans.
Yep, they're moving the chains here. That's his 20th catch on the season. And you'll see it in a second, but it looks like they just jumped. So Williams goes deep, and that's going to be incomplete, but they'll get the 5 yards.
Williams takes the snap. Yep, as they say, Alex said, no call, or now they called it, and that pass is incomplete. It's going to be an offsides penalty.
Looks like they wanted, to get something off the snap count. Couldn't do that, and just another offsides penalty gives USC the 5 extra yards that they could have gotten those anyway. The way this offense is playing, but just moving those chains,
just making it easier. So it'll be first down and 5 here for the Trojans. 11:40 to play here in the first quarter. 10 on the play clock. Clock is winding down to 7 to 6 to 5. McRae is in motion, down to 3, down to 2, down to 1. They get the snap off. Play action. Williams throws it. Deep ball, right side. This is out of bounds, incomplete. It would have been a dime, but it was too far out of bounds. Pass there was intended for Darian Singer, the junior, and a penalty marker comes in.
Yeah, I mean, he just way overthrew that.
Good route run for the most part.
There's a flag down, so I want to see maybe they're looking at holding.
I don't think I saw it from the Darian Singer.
Okay, maybe not. Yeah, they said 5 yards, so maybe he was an eligible receiver downfield.
Those blockers were downfield. It's just how much farther. So it'll be first down and 15. First penalty of the day for USC. Jones to the right. McRae in motion. Takes the snap. They're going to give it to Jones up the middle to the left side. He's got some room. He's going to get to about the 33-yard line, and that'll gain most of the yardage back. It'll be second down and medium.
Okay.
It'll be second down and 6 here for the Trojans. 3 wide receivers bunched to the left. McRae once again, the tight end in motion to the right. Williams in shotgun play action, fakes the snap. They're actually going to give it to Jones, and he'll be a yard short. It'll be third down and 1.
Carson Bruner on the tackle.
So this USC Trojans offense continues to move.
Thank you to Nelson for the $1 super sticker. Appreciate it, my man.
Sure. Hope all is well. Third down and 1. In the shotgun is Williams. Jones to the left. Takes the snap. They give it to Jones. No, actually going to fake it to Caleb. Caleb to the outside. He gets the first down and more. Past the 25-yard line, down to the 20, out of bounds. And first down for Trojans. They're still going to try to run this no-huddle offense in the red zone, even though he went out of bounds.
Right. What's up to Ron in the chat? What's up, Ron?
All is well.
Folks, make sure you hit the like button on the way in. Subscribe to all the good stuff.
First down and 10. 2 receivers to the left. Jones to the right. Williams in shotgun. 11 on the play clock, and timeout is called by the defense.
Okay. Brad says, hey, Alexa, if the Giants lose this week, you'll need a bigger paper bag, and you'll have to officially embrace the tank. What's up to John? He says, what up, gang? Hope everyone enjoys the stream tonight. Let's make sure to hit the likes up for these fine gentlemen. What's up to Ron in the chat? He says, how are you guys? We're doing good.
Doing good. So I guess Washington called timeout to give themselves a breather because USC's tired them out. They're in the red zone on the first drive, so a lot of time has been taken up. But Caleb Williams has done himself a very nice job.
He says, feeble, disappear, you disappointment. As Luca disappears, so looks like I'll be the only one. Whatever the hell happened there. But anyway, first down and 10 at the Washington 19-yard line.
All right, I'm back. First down and 10, 9:45 to play. Williams in shotgun once again. McRae to the right, and so is Austin Jones. Takes the snap. They're going to run a run play for the quarterback. Williams to the right side. He's going to get past the 20-yard line. He's going to go out of bounds for 5.
Railing go forth in the pursuit.
Second down for the Trojans.
Didn't take a particularly good angle there, unless he could have cut him off. But Williams has got that elusiveness and that speed, so that's what the opposing defenses are going to have to game plan against.
Second down and 6. 3 receivers to the right side, including McRae. Jones to the right side of Caleb Williams. Making some adjustments at the line. 60 yards the current drive for USC. Williams takes the snap, play action. Williams looks to the corner of the end zone. This is incomplete. A penalty marker comes in. This is going to likely be pass interference.
It's going to go on JV and Green here. I could see a case for it. It's going against Brendan Rice. I mean, I need another angle other than that one, but it seems pretty clear. That's at least in my opinion. They're giving these terrible angles. I mean, he roughs him up a little bit, but then he gets his hands off of them. So they say it's not a spot foul. Obviously, this is the NFL.
Well, it's not the NFL, but yeah, it's first and goal.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
First and goal for the Trojans. They're ready to punch it in. Brendan Rice to the left side. Jones. Nah, it's actually not Jones this time. Williams inside the red zone takes the snap. They're going to run it to the left side, and that is a touchdown.
If I'm not mistaken, that's Taj Washington.
Yeah, I thought it was a receiver for a second, but they used Taj Washington like how Adebo Samuel would be used. So that is a touchdown for the Trojans. They're up 6-0.
What's up to Almighty in the chat? No, Anthony, I was telling Feeble, a.k.a. John, disappear. He is disappointed in the chat by not being on stream again. What's up to Sidney in the chat? He says, well, boys, my Mavs tanked last night at 5,280 feet.
Essentially meaning that they were in Denver. Snap is good. The kick is good. It is good. 7-0 Trojans. We'll see what the Washington offense can do in comeback versus the USC defense.
What's the time of possession on that drive?
Ooh, we're down to 6:50. Was that 8:56? All right, so the time of possession, it's going to be
do the math.
6 minutes 4 seconds.
Okay. Almighty says it's been a fortnight all day. Okay. That was a very good opening drive by USC. Yeah, it was. I mean, time consuming. They did it up tempo offense. Now I can't wait. I just can't wait for it's going to be interesting to see how they game plan this offensively because Washington obviously is a air raid offense, but they don't do well. USC's defense against, I mean, they haven't done well, but they don't do well against against teams who run the football. So, I would look to use that backfield a little bit more.
Yes, sir.
Specifically guys like Dylan Johnson, who has 6 touchdowns on the year, and some of these other guys in the backfield. So I can't wait to personally watch Penix again.
He's the first lefty quarterback since Tua that's going to come out of the draft, if I can remember.
I feel like there are others that have come out.
Maybe top tier quarterbacks.
Top tier quarterbacks. That's probably there. What's up to Bill in the chat? Hey guys, glad to have someone keep me company for a while I'm working on servers on a weekend. Full document managed system upgrade involving 25 servers put in 19 hours yesterday. Well, Bill is working hard, so we
respect your commitment, Bill.
Yes. I'm a Florida State fan. I've been for like 25 years. Well, we're Notre Dame fans, so we're kind of going up against
rivals.
Yeah, we're going up. Well, we're also going up against the grain a little bit here because we're streaming a USC game. But of course, that is for the reason that, hey, obviously we're watching Michael Penix and, all this stuff. Almighty, we know damn well Luca Doncic is not going to be a Knick. Damn well. So, but can't wait to watch this offense. Mavs choked against Denver again. Pretty sure I said the other day, and Sunil was adamant that the Mavs would win. I don't know. I don't remember if he said that or not, but I'd have to take a look myself at some of the other chats. Obviously, there are no ties because it is college, so there's that. Yeah, of course. So it's all fun and games. But folks, we are 2 likes away, from the number 10 mark. So we got to hit that milestone, folks. Definitely hit the like button. Let's see what else we got here. I said that. Oh, we said it. Okay. I found it comical how Belichick is on the hot seat in New England when even a shit roster, he could still beat the Jets.
I guess we'll see what happens week 18, but yeah, that's still holding on to me right now.
Hit the line. Well, very good, Bill. Nice job.
Keep it up, bro. Keep it up.
I got so much notes packed in here in my little Giants folder that they gave me last week when I was at the game. But
USC coming off the well. So you said some of the weaknesses with Penix. That's the sidearm and the
Is
injuries,
this the way he like? It's. I'm not saying he Zach Wilson's the ball, but his
right?
arm angle, just like
Sometimes.
when it's launching up, and we're about to see it right now.
All right, so USC will be kicking off. This is Dennis Lynch, the lefty, and he kicks this one away, and this is going to be a touchback. So we will get a first look at Michael Penix.
Yes, indeed. Watched a little bit against Oregon. Watched a couple other guys, a couple other games with Penix in it. I don't remember. I think it was Oregon, the first part of Oregon I watched with Penix, and I've seen some highlights, of course.
They were just naming his injuries. One of them was a torn ACL. One of them was an AC joint. So he's as Alex has noted, a lot of injuries in his career for number 9. Penix in shotgun. 2-man backfield now moves into an empty set. It'll be first down and 10 for the Huskies. Penix, the southpaw, takes the snap. He looks to his right. This pass is caught for about 5 yards. The catch was made there by number 83, Devin Culp.
Yeah, may I add that Penix, 24 touchdowns, 6 interceptions, leads the nation in passing yards.
I think he's by the end of college football season, I got to see some Drake May. He's going to be number 2 in terms of quarterbacks. And he's obviously on his way to probably a Heisman. So now he's going to go under center. Man in motion. Penix takes the snap, gives it to the right side, and this is going to be a first down and more. This is carried by Dylan Johnson. First down, Huskies.
You guys are funny in the chat. But yeah, that's one thing. I mean, one thing that this Washington team really does is short passes. I mean, a lot of people say, hey, Michael Penix is going to air it out every single time. No, there's some good short stick concepts added in there as well, and they'll feature the running game.
Hey, listen, just get the basic fundamentals down first. If you can hit the short pass, you can hit the deep pass, or at least you try to. First down and 10 with Johnson to his left. Man in motion, takes the snap. They're going to give it to Johnson. Johnson up the middle. He's going to get about 4 yards. It'll be second down and medium, should I say, not mid.
Second down and mid.
So look at the offensive line. You have Troy Fontanu, Nate Caleppo, Parker Brailsford, Julius Buelo, and Roger Rosengarten, the lineup for offensive line for this Washington Huskies front. Second down and 6. Man in motion. Penix in shotgun takes the snap. He looks to his left. Now throws. This pass is caught. This is going to be a first down and more for Rome Odunce. They'll get across the 40-yard line. First down again for the Huskies.
Yeah, he's going to be he's one of those prized wide receivers that are coming out this year. So look for him on top wide receiver boards.
Looked like a little Texas rat out of the backfield. In shotgun again, takes the snap. Penix. A lot of time throws. Passes caught. What a catch to the sideline. That is number, I think, 85, if I'm reading it correctly.
Yeah, I got the 1 foot in.
He got the 1 foot in. That is number 85. I'm trying to get a number on that. For some reason, I don't see it.
What's up, Barb?
What's up, Barbara? Hope all is well. First down and 10 for the Huskies. Takes the snap, gives to the left side. This is Nixon to the left side, and he's going to get about 6 yards.
What's up to Booyah in the chat?
What's up, Booyah? Hope all is well.
Kalen Bullock is the one who pushed him out of bounds.
Still can't find the number 85. Weird. I guess Our Lads does not have it. Ryan Grubb, the offensive coordinator. Second down and 3. In shotgun, Penix. 11 on the play clock, just making some adjustments at the line. Penix in shotgun takes the snap, looks to his right, now looks middle, now looks left. Pass is caught. This is going to be a first down and more. This is to the running back, Will Nixon. So another first down for Washington. We might prepare ourselves for a shootout.
Yep. What's up to Anthony Medina for the super chat?
Thank
$4.99.
you.
He says, "Hey guys, just wanted to give you support for what you guys do. For what you guys do. You guys do a great job. Thank you very much, Mr. Medina."
USC
Much
defense has
appreciated.
allowed an opening touchdown drive on 4 of 16 drives. It's not
Interesting.
exactly it's not what you want.
No, it's not what you want.
Running back to his right, man in motion. Penix takes the snap. He looks middle. He looks to the left. His pass is caught. And this is nice tackle made there by the USC man. This is caught by Roman Dunce.
Damani Jackson, that is.
Damani Jackson was listed by ESPN as a player to watch, and he just does a nice job of reading in the tackle, the low body tackle of a Dunce. So it'll be 2nd down and goal.
Yeah, that would have been a touchdown either way. So good thing it was a shoestring tackle right there. Again, one of the top receivers in this draft.
2nd down and goal for Washington. 8-0 versus 7-2. Receivers out wide. A Dunce out wide. Johnson in the backfield. They're going to have a Dunce in motion, takes the snap. They give it up the middle, and not much going. It'll be 3rd down and goal.
1 like to 10, folks. 1 like to 10. Smacky the likey. Let's see if USC's deep. Now, you probably take the points, obviously, if you're Washington and you don't get this. But put it in the hands of your quarterback. Why not?
Third down, under center is Penix. Takes the snap. They give it up the middle. That is a touchdown. Dylan Johnson right up the middle with a haul.
And 7th touchdown on the year.
And that is a 2-yard rushing touchdown. 1 extra point away from tying this game.
Yeah, Notre Dame lost terribly today. I mean, the final score was only like an 8-point difference, but when they had the next touchdown for what was it? Sam Hartman threw a pick six. I'm like,
Yeah, I walked out. I'm like, I'm done. Snap, hold, kick is perfect. 7-7.
So
3:38 to play. So
that was what, like a 3-minute something drive? Maybe 2? Not 2, 4.
5 minutes, 18 seconds.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's a solid drive penning out there. Yeah, good response by the Huskies. It's going to be down to who has the. It's going to be down to turnovers. It's going to be down to who makes the defensive stop. Defense, the better one is, Washington. But I mean, everyone's. Well, let's see. What was the spread coming into this game? I have it right here. The spread coming into this game was Washington at 3.5. And I still kind of stand by my USC pick at, 38-35. Hope at least we look better in Las Vegas tomorrow.
You're getting Jones back. I mean, we'll see, obviously, the first time Antonio Pierce coaches a team. I find that ironic that they picked him to go up against the Giants.
Yeah, and there's also Patrick Graham, who probably wants a – well, he probably knows about Daniel Jones, and Daniel Jones probably knows about him, so fucking hell.
Well, Alex apologizes for that. But, yeah, I hear you, Barbara. But, yeah, Giants – probably, if you really want to get yourself back into the playoff race, Alex will probably say that the Giants are 1.5 out of a wild card spot.
I mean, I'll take a look.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the NFC's terrible, so all right. Let's see. NFL.
Medina says, "I'm a Seminoles fan. Yes, our Giants are a mess, but we'll always be bleed blue. Yeah, always be true. Always be a true fan. Always, I'm a Jet fan, and I've learned like the fun thing is if you're like a true fan of the team, there are moments that want to make you quit the team. Trust me, I've had plenty of those with the Jets, and I'm sure you've had plenty of those dealing with the Giants in recent memory. But you know what? Stay true blue. Don't ever switch, because to me, like rooting for a certain team kind of tells you something about your identity. Like there's obviously Mets fans who wish to depart, but they've had a lot of bad on their side. There's plenty of teams in New York who've had a lot of bad on their side. So just stay loyal. That's all I could say. Stay loyal. I don't want to say trust the process, but definitely just stay with it. As we're going to see USC's response as we look at Jim Plunkett Stanford Heisman Trophy. Carson Palmer as well from USC. Matt Leinart, draft bust. Marcus Mariota out of Oregon. I would say he's a bust too. And Caleb Williams won last year. Let's see what he could do this year. I doubt maybe he wins the Heisman, but it's more focused towards Michael Penix this time. So we'll see what they can do.
Says, trust me, Luca. There were many times where I didn't want to deal with the Giants anymore, but I can't do that because my love for the Giants will never change. Yeah, very true at that. So we'll get the kickoff here. Sakari Branch is back. He's going to take that as a touchback.
I'll be back, folks.
All right. So it'll just be me for right now. But, folks, still not at 10 likes. Someone's got to hit the like button here. But we'll see Caleb Williams and the offense out again. They do a lot of these fast runs. Damn, Princess Luca just sounded like Cashman. Trust the process. Well, it depends what team, The Giants, I guess I'll trust the process for right now. But, hey, I watched the Giants CVs that I have when I have to cheer up. Yeah, I guess in that case, there's always NFL, like sometimes NFL will show like the Super Bowl or something like that. A Super Bowl against the Patriots. Sometimes they'll even show like the earlier Super Bowls. I should say against the Bills. Like I've never seen them show against the Broncos, but they'll show the games against the Bills. Sometimes you can actually find it on YouTube, so it's not that ancient. But yeah. Let's see, I'm not embracing the tank yet. I am not embracing the tank. We are not there yet. But let's take a look. Both quarterbacks have made all completed passes, 5 out of 5 for each. So we'll see what happens when they return to the 25. I don't know why they went to commercial though. It seems like a little weird going to commercial. But hey, what do I know? But as far as the channel updates go, at 9:30 a.m. tomorrow, we got the Rise and Rush podcast. We also got Monday's Chargers Jets game, and Tuesday Big Blue in the Bronx podcast recapping whatever happens in Las Vegas between the Giants and the Raiders. No tank yet. Hopefully the Giants play with some pride. Yeah, I'm on the Medina train. I'm not rooting for no. I mean, I'm not saying that the Giants will make the playoffs. I don't think they will. But you know what? I'm always, and I know that everyone's going to campaign. Oh, yeah, Alex got to root for the tank. I'm always a guy that's going to root for my team to win because you never know what will happen in some scenarios. Yeah. So let's see what else we got in the chat. Yeah. So just waiting for. I don't understand like why they went. Maybe there was an injury on the field. So they kick off and boom, commercial. Like you could have done that earlier. But I guess I'll give you guys the scores around the league again. Maybe some of the live games too. So right now, Kansas against Iowa State, they lead 14-0. Michigan is up against Purdue 17-0. Michigan still undefeated. LSU and Bama 7-7 tie. What else we got here? Oregon is beating the crap out of California 42-19. So that is as far as that goes. And also, let's go over some other FBS scores, just in case you guys are wondering. Georgia Southern trailing against Texas State 45-24. Louisiana Tech is down against Liberty 35-10. Middle Tennessee down to New Mexico State 7-10. Appalachian State against Marshall 28-3. So we're actually back here. The first down and 10. Caleb Williams drops back, looks. He is maneuvering in the pocket. Still got some solid blocking. Now he's going to turn over to his left side. He's going to throw it, and this one is caught. What a catch. Moving the chains. That is a first down. Brendan Rice with the reception. Had the pass interference penalty earlier in the game, and Caleb Williams stays in and just maneuvers. And that's what everyone sort of likes to throw. the Patrick Mahomes comparison. There'll be throw to Zakarian Branch, and he just swiped. What a play by the Washington defender right there. That is, today is Dixon. And it'll be second down. So it'll be second down and 8. And again, one of the biggest things is the second and third and longs to see how aggressive this offense and this defense are. But they're playing pretty off, except for the bottom of your screen. Caleb Williams looks, drops back, and this one's going to go deep. Let's see if they go with this one. This is a little in front of Brendan Rice, and it's going to be third down and 8. I feel like the ball, now maybe you guys will disagree with me or you'll agree. I feel like the ball is way too high out of Williams' hands. Like, I know he wants that to go deep, but I feel like it should be more straight line. That's just me. Maybe he's got better ball skills than some of these other guys coming out, but I don't know. I just feel like sometimes that's going to get you in. So an empty set here on third down. Williams drops back. He's got a 4-man rush. He looks. He fires. Oh, whoa. His man dropped it. Deuce Robinson could not come up with it. That's a big third down stop right there for Washington. He was wide open in the middle of the field. You got to have that. If it's in your hands, man, you got to have that. It's going to bring up fourth. Boy, I'd like to have that one back. He's talking to, I guess, the receivers coach, which will bring on the first USC punt, the first punt all day. And they'll get this away. And it will be fair, caught at the 20-yard line by the Washington Huskies. And that's where we will see Michael Penix roll out the offense again. Just maneuvering notes, folks. So, that's a little strange that they have the slot machines, because that's usually a Vegas thing, and none of these teams play in Vegas. Just a little odd, folks. Just a little odd. But we'll get to see Michael Penix here. We're talking about the chance to, I guess, win the Pac-12 game, or at least go to the Pac-12 championship and whatnot. Yeah, it's a huge drop. Zunde in motion, takes a snap. Penix drops back, fires. This one is caught. Tight window throw there to Jalen Polk, and he's going to be about a yard and a half shy of the marker. We do have a penalty flag down. The ref pointed backwards, so and it's going to be offensive tripping. So that's going to be 15 yards. And that's going to draw, it could be 15 or it could be half a distance to the goal. Caleb Williams just coming over to say, hey, give him a basic pep talk. Which, yeah, you're real funny, Brad. But, let's see where they get the tripping call from. Didn't see it there, but maybe they did trip. Anyway, man in motion. They're going to give this off to Johnson, and he's got maybe about 8 yards, so it's a solid carry, Dylan Johnson. Hope you guys have a great evening. Got to go now. See you soon. Appreciate you, Medina. Thank you for the super chat, as always. Thank you for being here. That's the most important thing. Second down and 12. They'll have Nixon in motion. Penix takes the snap. Penix looks, he's got some time. He zips this one. Ooh, this was nearly picked off. It's going to bring up third. Jalen Smith in coverage. No, I'm not talking about the Giants' Jalen Smith. I'm talking about USC's Jalen Smith. Yeah, that was tipped away. Intended for Polk. So a third down and 12. Almost to the end of this first quarter here. They're looking at the Trojan band. Looks like they're preparing for a blitz package. Penix takes a snap. Multiple rushers coming free. Penix downfield, and this is incomplete, out of bounds. And it looks like Washington will be preparing for a punt. Multiple free rushers there. Just a lot of different guys coming out of different areas. He didn't get sacked, though. He didn't get hit, but he just had to throw it away. And we'll have our first Washington punt, as it's going to be Jack McAllister coming on. Zakarian Branch is the returner. McAllister averaging about 41.4 yards per punt, and this is going to be solid field position depending on the return here for USC. And it's blocked. It's blocked, and USC has it. Holy Jesus, they came in free rushers everywhere on special teams. And USC will have better field position than ever. Don't know what the hell happened there on specials. Free rusher. Man, oh man, oh man. Not what you want to see. That's definitely some sort of a momentum pusher, though. I will say that. Definitely a momentum pusher. So we first down and goal for the Trojans. Williams coming back on the field. Got Austin Jones in the backfield. Williams calling out signals. Takes the snap. He gives it off to Austin Jones. He's a yard short. Hell of just a bunch of tackling right there by the defense. That was Cameron Fabichu. That's a long name to pronounce. So it's Fabiculinen. I think that's the last name. I know mine is pretty hard to pronounce, but there's a lot of last names that are very long. I will say that. So we got one more play, looks like, before the end of the first quarter here. And the offense subs, so the defense is allowed to sub. That's the rule. Jones in the backfield. Takes a snap, though. Give it to Jones. No, Caleb will keep it himself into the end zone for a touchdown, USC. Williams puts it in the end zone once again, and it could be 14-7 with this impending score, or at least impending extra point. For Caleb Williams, that's his 10th rushing touchdown of this season. That's most in the FBS by a quarterback. This kid's a junior. What's up to Jets mess in the building? Luca's gone MIA just like feeble. He'll be back, though. He'll be back. What's up to Shane in the chat? Over under on how many beers I have. Well, I'll put it at 3. Like, I don't know how much you drink, Shane, but I'm going to put it at 3. I'll be safe. But your simple read option. And it looks like the defensive end had a pretty good eye on Caleb Williams, but just reacted a little bit late. And didn't have the particular angle, but it really was all set up by that block punt. So 3-12. I mean, it depends. Are they cans or are they bottles? That's the game we're talking here. That is the game we're talking. So 35 seconds to go. So we'll have an offensive play unless the special teams play takes 35 seconds, which I don't think it will. I like JJ McCarthy, but he has Harbaugh as a coach and plays a weak schedule. Yeah, I mean that's that's usually the complaints about these type of guys. I still think McCarthy's a good precision pocket quarterback with a little bit of rushing ability. So it looks like they're going to take it out. And this will go, I want to say, to the 20-yard line. That's Daniela Nada. Probably about to the 20-25. I do not. I'm not that soft. Because they're looking at some of the out-of-town scores, and yep, Bama's taking the lead on USC. USC, Jesus Christ, LSU. So that's a Brian moment. Put that in the script. LSU is just they're not as good as they used to be. That's the Brian Kelly effect, though. Man in motion, Penix will give it off to Johnson, and Johnson will have about 6-7 yards there. So I guess maybe they'll try to run one more play before the end of the quarter. 3 down, 3 linemen in front. Penix takes the snap. They'll get it off. He looks. He fires. This is caught. Nice shimmy, and that's a first down for Washington as we slowly come to the end of the quarter. Catch made by Giles Jackson. And it's going to be the end of the first quarter, so USC has an early lead at 14-7. I wonder if the over-under is moving as, this game goes along. But, yep, our former Notre Dame coach, Alexa being Brian again. Yeah, that's going to be on the bingo card. Not what Kim's Brad. You're just being Brad. You're just being Brad. But folks, make sure to share this out, like, comment, subscribe to all the good stuff. Turn on your post notifications so you know when a live stream pops or video drops. I appreciate y'all being here again. Got a couple more live streams. We also got some baseball off-season coverage coming for you guys. So some Yankee videos, some Met videos, that stuff will be coming out within the next 2 weeks. We're looking to do probably one video per team per week, if not every 2 weeks. But the off-season moves very fast, and we want to get this out to you guys and do all the good stuff in your favor. But I do want to say this before we get back to it. We are sponsored by SeatGeek, folks. So if you haven't already used SeatGeek, that's your one-stop shop for concerts, parking passes, game tickets. $20 off your ticket order with the promo code Big Blue in the Bronx. Here for it, Alex. Always good. Yeah, listen, we do a lot of good stuff on here. We're trying to achieve this goal of 2,000 by the end of the year. Now it's a very steep goal because that's about 400 subscribers we have to climb. But if we keep the content going, I could see it as an easy ride. But if we don't, then I'd like to at least get it in January because we got 2 whole months to achieve that goal if that's what we're going with. And you guys have been great sharing out, doing all the good stuff. Baseball off season. Brad, I don't know what to say anymore because Brad, wherever I go serious, Brad comes at me with another joke. So it's like I'm cornered. But we'll see what Washington's offense has in stock. See if we got some other score updates for you guys among the college football rankings. Also, tomorrow is the Germany. I think it's the first or second game in Germany. I think it's the first game in Germany. It's the Dolphins and the Chiefs. So there's that. But Kansas still up on Iowa State. Let's see what we other and I always like to focus on the other FBS teams too because I know they really don't get too much attention. Let's see what else we got here. Kentucky 7-0 over Mississippi State. SMU 14, Rice 7. NC State has the ball, but they're losing to Miami 3-0. So that's where that is. And a couple more games coming up. Western Kentucky and UTEP at 9. Stanford and Washington State at 9. Oregon State and Colorado at 10. Boise State and Fresno State at 10. And 10:30 UCLA versus Arizona. So a couple more games if you guys are into college football moving forward. What's up to Tudo in the chat? What's going on, man? So start of the second quarter. Penix is under center. Looks to be a 2 tight end set. Odunze in motion. He's going to flip it. It's going to be a double reverse, and he's going to look to throw it. Maybe not. He's just keep going. First down and more. And that's a very nice play to start off the second quarter for the Washington offense. That's Jeremy Bernard with the rush. Mitch does not. He could have taken that. Yeah, I was about to say he could have taken that. If he took that hole before the wide receiver blocked him out of the way, could have been a bigger gain. Could have been maybe to the house, but again, they still get the first down. Seahawks Bucks played in Munich last year. Had to look it up. Okay, yeah, I remember that game. It wasn't a very good game from I remember. And looks like a carry in the backfield. You get about 5 for Washington's backfield. So when going to Tybo Rogers, this will be second down and 4. Currently, they are spotted at the USC 47. So seems like most of these possessions have been landed on enemy territory. Rogers in the backfield, still Penix looks, he's going to check it. Rogers makes the catch. He's got some yards after the catch. Got a first down past the 40, past the 35 to the 33, and that's another first down for this Trojan. For this Washington offense. Tackle made by Kalen Bullock. Seems like he got faked out at first. So it'll be first down and 10. Penix takes the snap. 3-man rush. Got some time. And looks like he was trying to hit his receiver, but way over the head, incomplete. He's trying to force something there. I don't know, but just a tough throw. From when the Giants played, Dolphins in London. That was, 16 years ago? Something like that. Second down and 10. Penix, man in motion, takes a snap. Penix, he's going to get this one to Odunze. He's got yards after the catch. He's got a first down and more. Shaking and spinning, that's what I meant to say, down to the 15. It seems like these little short screens are the best thing that's working for the Washington Huskies offense. And I honestly think it's about USC defending the deep pass because that's what they know Penix can do. And they really weren't prepared for these short screens. So now they are in the red zone at the 19-yard line. Penix drops back, shooting the 14-yard line. Penix looks, fires this one. Ooh! As receiver wide open in the end zone, overthrew him, and he knows it. Second down. He knew it. That's the sad part, but pass will go down as an incompletion. He looks. The DB keyed in on the receiver down low, and he had him open, man. He had him open. So it'll be second down and 10.
I'm back.
All right, he's back. Takes a snap, going to give to the running back, and got some waves, and this one's a touchdown. There's a flag, though. I think it's going to be holding. Looks like another rushing touchdown for Dylan Johnson.
Oh, yeah.
But I have a feeling this is coming back.
It looks like an interior lineman of Washington held a defensive line for USC. I saw that all the way through.
Another tough break for Washington is before they had the blocked punt. And their offense has been moving through the quick game, but
how is Penix?
He missed his receiver in the end zone like maybe 2 plays ago. So that's not good. Troy Fatanu was the one committing the penalty, the face mask specifically.
Okay, because I saw somebody's helmet go off.
Yeah. And the Washington coach, Kalen DeBoer, was actually wanting a face mask call, and actually made a lot of sense because his helmet ended up coming off. So they wanted offsetting penalties, but they didn't call. They didn't call it. So they're all the way backed up at the 28.
Should have offset.
Penix gives the handoff. Dylan Jackson, not doing too much. Gets about to the 22. 4 more likes to 15. So it looks like Dylan Johnson will end up as a receiver. Penix in an empty set. 3rd down and 18. So if they want to get points here, they can. Their kicker 7 for 8 on field goals this year. Standard 4-man rush. Penix drops back. He's got to maneuver. He maneuvers out of the pocket. He's going to look to throw on the run, and he is just going to fling it. Oh, my God, what a catch. Did he get it? Touchdown. Holy mother of God. Devin Culp with the catch of
What a play.
Penix
What
with
a
the
play.
throw.
What a play from Penix. Great throw there. Great job from Devin Culp to stay in bounds with the 2 feet. He only needed 1, but he gets the 2 in regardless. Talk about keeping a play alive, going off schedule. Pressure's there, going towards the sidelines, and what a throw. That's a throw that the big QB is making. It's just a great job. The question is, does he have possession at the end?
I think he does. He just holds the ball like this.
Does the ball move is the question.
To my knowledge, it did not move in my own site. What's up to Jonathan in the chat?
Jonathan, what's up?
So the kick is up, and the kick is good. 14-14. Awesome, impressive throw.
I'm surprised they didn't get to take a look or review at that, because obviously I mentioned possession at the end when he went out of bounds, but what a play by the young kid. That's gonna impress a lot of NFL scouts and general managers.
Definitely.
Gets the 1, the 2, and just all right. Washington's back in this. They're tied up.
Now, how would you? Okay, I know you were missing for a little bit. How would you evaluate these quarterbacks so far? Who's been playing the better game?
From what I've seen, Williams was doing more with his legs, but you know what? I got to be honest with you. It's like even almost. It's very even. They're playing both very well.
A good question here by Jonathan. Who do we run with tomorrow? Fat Randy or York? The Giants were stupid for elevating another kicker.
Yeah, it's like preseason.
However, I think they're going to end up going with Fat Randy. One of them will be inactive, but again, that's so stupid because, why would you want an abundance of kickers when you only need 1?
Of course.
It's not like you need a depth kicker. Jamie Gillen can kick extra points, which honestly they should have done that the few times because I think he made I'm pretty sure he made a field goal. I want to say it was either in London or against the Bears last year.
Yeah.
Made an extra point because Graham Gano got a concussion or something.
Plus, what if you need like an extra, like, I don't know, offensive lineman or receiver? You're elevating 2 kickers. It just doesn't make any sense.
The Giants have an open roster spot, but the belief is that they'll use that next week when Azeez Ojulari comes back.
Yeah, he's a name we haven't heard in a while. But I think Bullock is more for accuracy. I think Cade York is a little more for length when it comes to kicking.
Shout out to Jetsmith Mess, by the way, for sharing this out on the Twitter.
Thank you, Jetsmith Mess. Hope all is well.
But what an absolute dime by Michael Penix.
What a play.
Yeah, definitely. We might have to stream one of these Colorado games. Maybe down the stretch. Maybe. But, we'll see. Because I haven't sat down and just watched Shore Sanders for a full, what was it? How many ever minutes. But, as I said, very competitive game. I still pick USC to win. And, we'll see what happens.
Be a fun-ass shootout.
Fun. All right, so maybe if you want to reveal it, if you don't want to reveal it, that's fine. What game are you previewing tomorrow?
Good question. I'll actually do it live. Do it live.
We'll do it live. Fuck it, we'll do it live. I know John is doing Bills Bengals.
Yes, it was that Sunday Night Football, right?
I believe so. Defense. Yeah, that's what he's doing tomorrow. Bullock won the game for us last year in Tennessee with the miss. That he did, so. And he was a Giant even beforehand. Kick is away, and Bucks, that Texans. Is in the end zone.
Bucks Texans.
Okay. Bucks Texans. That's an interesting one.
Bullock actually won us. The ball didn't go in the end zone, Alex.
Oh, it did it? Because I
He
saw.
returned it.
All right,
It looked
my
like
bad.
he returned it and he went out to the 5.
Yeah, that was a terrible decision then.
I don't know what yard line they're going to end up on. I'll do the check real quick. Because they're showing the touchdown from Penix. No open area at all, but he did see his open tight end, but just a great throw there, getting pushed out of bounds. Great catch by Culp. Still hangs on. And I guess Michael Penix's parents loving it.
Yep, from the 5-yard line, Caleb Williams takes a snap. He's going to give it off to his running back. He's got some room, and that's a first down for the Trojans.
I want to say it was Austin Jones on the carry as he's going to find a nice hole up the right side. Good block by the tight end McCray. And he gets that first down. Good key move.
Williams takes a snap. Quick pace offense. Williams has got a free rusher. He gets it off. He throws it to his tight end. First down almost. Gets to about maybe the 25-yard line. But that was the way he eluded that sack was pretty impressive.
Persistence personified.
Threw to Lake McCree right there.
Persistence personified is he's going to have the rush coming.
Austin Jones up the middle. First down and more. Past the 50. Past the 45 to the 44-yard line. And this offense keeps moving the chains.
Jones with a big run there. Getting right through the left guard. Good job there. Good block. But I was going to say on the previous play, the tight end had the free release, which allowed the rusher to come free. But Caleb Williams obviously just maneuvering the pocket very well.
He's got a rushing game to help him.
Jones 67 yards on 9.6 yards per attempt. 7 rushes.
Be first down and 10. About 10 minutes left to go. Williams takes a snap. They will hand it off. First down and a lot more. This Washington defense struggling against the run. Past the 10. Almost into the end zone. Shoestring tackle. But all the way down to the 2.
That is Darwin Barlow just taking the left side. Good block by the wide receiver, Deuce Robinson, the freshman. And this running game is slowly eating up Washington's defense.
Yeah, he had a drop earlier in the game and makes up for it with an easy block. Looks like we're going to get either a timeout or an offside penalty, and looks like that's a touchdown for USC. Barlow running it in, and just the guy was completely offsides.
Mason Murphy had the nice block on the other run, but this is going to be a touchdown here for Darwin Barlow. USC is making it happen. I don't know. You might have to hit that over, folks. Maybe.
So now we're at 20-14. 19 votes. I got the chat coming in. Over under game 76. Yep, Joe Shane and Brandon Brown are at this game. Yahoo Sports said it. There's a couple other folks on Twitter who also said it. Joe Shane and Brandon Brown. Also, the Broncos are at the game. Kick is up and the kick is good. It is 21-14. Pretty impressive. Pretty impressive. I thought there could have been a hold there, to be honest with you. Towards off the edge, but
I can see I get where you're coming from, but I guess it's not too much since I didn't see that, overreached by the defender to try to draw the penalty.
Yeah.
He didn't hold him for too long, though. That's, I think, why they didn't call it.
Huskies defense soft as probably say shit. Bill says that's kind of telling on the DJ sitch. Yeah. I mean, you could come out here and say they're probably scouting Rice or Mario Williams, but they're definitely scouting and looking at these quarterbacks. I mean, you can't really hide from it anymore. That's just my personal opinion. Now, others may disagree, as Luca has deserted us once again. But let's see. SMU and Rice, 14-14. Mississippi State still 7-3. West Virginia is up on BYU 24-zip.
You see, Alex, you got to pay attention when I put up the finger. That means I will be right back, and I was back for a
Well,
second.
I was looking at different tabs.
Okay.
Just caught me off guard, still working and trying to catch up on X posts. Well, you're good. Well, we're here to inform you, if anything. Giants trying to see how they could tackle better. Clearly, they're not learning anything. Well, the Giants haven't been bad at tackling the last 3 weeks. I mean,
Yeah, that's a part of the defense.
except for the Brees Hall
Yeah,
touchdown.
that one, that was the anomaly.
That was the anomaly. Because everything's an anomaly. But yeah, Barb says, "Are you heating up mozzarella sticks?"
Me, no. What's
Maybe
what's
that
in the other?
was that because Sunday you did it?
Yes, I was heating up mozzarella sticks on Sunday along with chicken fingers. I think it was for the overtime period, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, and then that lasted about 3 minutes.
Somebody has a take that says Sam Howell's a top 5 quarterback.
He's not though. Anyone who says that is on crack. Why is everybody sitting here and saying, the Reds are being disrespectful by declining Joey Votto's option? The dude is older. This is what happens.
He's also been injury prone.
Like if he retires, he retires. If he doesn't, he doesn't. Like
They always could sign him to cheaper
that's how you
contract.
know that people. That's how you know that people don't know the nature of the business.
They always could sign him to a cheaper contract. He only played 65 games and then 91 the year prior. So sorry, he's not as good as he once was. He was a very good first baseman in his prime, probably one of the best, top 5. Not now.
Definitely not now.
How old is he? 40?
He's got to be around there.
Votto is, let's do the math.
Entering
40.
tonight, Washington's defense only allowed 1 rush over 20. It's happened twice tonight. So the
That's what
kick is
happened. They get
away.
the
They will
ground game
take
going.
it away. And they will return it past the 20. Jesus, the dumpster fire tackle right there to the 27. And that's where Michael Penix and the offense will start once again.
A dumpster fire tackle. You guys might want to write that one down because I never heard that one term before.
Daniel not on the return.
Dumpster fire tackle.
40-year-old Wash Joey. Yeah, that's pretty much what it is. But the comp between these guys, Caleb's thrown for less. I mean, he's had more of a running game, to be fair.
Yeah.
He's had more of a running
passes,
game.
but still.
Penix, man in motion, takes a snap. They'll give to Johnson. Johnson's got some yards there, probably about 5.
Let me see the play right here. Tackle being made by number 51.
My nudge on this is that USC prepared for the deep pass, and with that on the table, Washington's been doing some of these quick screens.
Yeah.
Jeremy Bernard in motion. Now Penix takes the snap. He's going to flip it to Dylan Johnson. Johnson, he's got a first down and was tripped up. So he gets to 41, but the rushing game is taking off a little bit.
So much for so much for two teams that are heavy passing with the 2 quarterbacks, but they've been dominating through the run game as well. Good run there by Johnson as he makes a few guys miss. Good
It's college
blocking.
football for you.
That is Max Williams with the tackle to free safety. Senior.
Man in motion. Penix takes the snap. Penix has got a screen. That's a hell of a throw, but he's going to be lost in the backfield.
I'm going to see it right now as they had the man in motion, but good tracking. That was he just got lost. He got tripped up on that. So number 79, Dejon Benton was in the backfield.
And they're looking closely at the Georgia transfer, Bear Alexander. So it'll be Will Nixon in the backfield for this one, 2nd down and 14. Man in motion. They'll give it to Nixon. He's got a nice carry, and he's probably about 3 yards short of the marker, so it's third down short.
Nice little saving tackle made that time. That was number 53. So Shane Lee, the middle linebacker.
Padres are gonna have a fire sale this offseason, and the Yankees ought to be into it. Ought to be looking in on Juan Soto. The Washington versus Oregon game earlier this year was it very exciting? Yeah, it was. It came down to the final seconds. Wildcat formation, and looks like they'll bring Penix back. Penix takes the snap, gives to his running back. He's got a first down and more into the open field, past the 30, past the 20, past the 10. He's got one guy to beat into the end zone. Touchdown, Dylan Johnson.
I mean, he was shot out of a cannon there. Kalen Wright had a chance, but Dylan Johnson just makes the leap from about the 5-yard line to the goal line for the touchdown. And Washington once again has tied this game with some more offense. And USC fans are just stunned. I mean, you talk about USC's bad defense, but just a great run here by Johnson. He pushes for the pylon. As I said, Kalen Bullock was trying to make the tackle, but to no avail. Does he step out of bounds? I don't think he does.
6:44 left. The kick is up. The kick is good. It is 21-21. Talk about a shootout like we said.
So far, if you're taking the under, I panic a little bit because it's now 42.
Give me 1 second. I'm still here, but someone had to call me, I guess.
Okay, no problem. Again, guys, hit the like button, subscribe to all the good stuff. Alex had to take a step out. This is a track meet. Oh, yeah. It's the Washington versus Oregon game earlier this year. Yep, I was watching a part of that game. Washington obviously came out of top. Maybe there's a good O-line out there tonight. Yeah, I haven't done a lot of scouting, but I'm sure there is. I'm sure there's some good O-linemen, especially maybe from USC or Washington. Didn't know the Giants D subbed into the game. Hey, listen, maybe the Giants D from a couple of weeks beforehand, but the last couple of weeks they've played very well. I want to see if there's any 2024 NFL Draft O-line prospects. Offensive lineman. Here you go. Let's see. They've got the rankings here on Draft Buzz. Okay, this guy doesn't look like they have anybody from these two teams that I'm seeing in the top tiers. The one, I don't really, not in the top 12. So I guess you turn that down. But Dylan Johnson, I think, could be coming out this year. I'm going to look at his class. Dylan Johnson is a senior, so he most likely, and I think he's also a transfer, if I'm not mistaken. But he's a nice running back. Maybe you could pick in the middle of the rounds. What up, Verns? What's up, Jacob? Hope all is well. But Dylan Johnson this year, as a 52-yard run, has 104 yards and 2 touchdowns on 10 carries. You do the math, that's about 10.4 yards per carry. Johnson, let's see, he's probably projected to go mid-rounds. Dylan Johnson, NFL Draft. Transfer from
Jacob.
Mississippi State. What's up?
No, I was saying, what is up, Jacob?
Big Ten usually has good offensive linemen. Well, this is the Pac-12. But I didn't see any offensive linemen that stuck out because I was looking at Draft Buzz rankings. They didn't have anybody from these two teams.
No.
So I guess maybe I'm just suggesting this. Maybe Dylan Johnson, middle of the second round or something like that for you guys.
For the Giants?
Yeah.
I don't think running back in the second round is going to do anything.
Or running back in the third, fourth, or fifth.
Yeah. Luca, you think them trying to get a weapon means they're disappointed about Lazard?
I'm gonna say no to that, but I think it's not about Lazard because to me the top 2 receivers on this team are Garrett Wilson and Alan Lazard. But to go off of that, the Jets they were scaring the market for receivers obviously with Evans and Devontae Adams, but Adams has the Green Bay connection with Nathaniel Hackett and Aaron Rodgers, so that's why they were aggressively trading for him. But next year, I think, is the year that they're going to trade for Devontae Adams, and I'll be very happy if they do so.
Okay.
But they
All
need
right,
that. They
so
needed the thing is they needed another separator for third down situations. The only guy who could do that is Garrett Wilson.
Zakari and Branch will leave it in the end zone from the Giants. I'm looking at from the Giants, looking to trade back up to get Penix or McCarthy, and also looking at offensive tackle. Yeah, I mean, also it's a telling tale whether Evan Neal will play or not, but I guess we've yet to see that, right? So Williams, yep, he's the number one draft prospect in the draft, at least according to Mel Kiper. That's pretty freaking obvious.
I
Williams,
mean, he's been consensus for the last 2 years now, so Mel's
calling
not
out,
telling us anything new.
calling out signals. With Austin Jones in the backfield, he'll take the snap, and Caleb Williams keeps it past the 30, past the 35 to the 39. He's got a first. He's got a couple of keepers tonight.
Nice job there, read option play to the left side, and just a wide open left side. Is nice job on the play fake by Williams. He's just been a master at that.
I trade up for Penix. It depends. It depends where the Giants are, and also maybe McCarthy. Shane is at the game. He's at this game with Brandon Brown, the assistant GM. Caleb Williams drops back, looks. He's got some pressure. He might get sacked. No, he's going to elude the rush. He's got his man, McCree. He's got close to a first down, maybe about 4 yards shy of it. And he's second down. But the way this guy eludes the pocket, that's where all the comparisons of Patrick Mahomes come in.
Yeah, just moving the pocket, situational awareness. His internal clock is very much working as he's going to get pressure up the middle. Looks like the left guard does a bad job of leaving his inside shoulder there, but Braylon Trice had the pressure that time.
Williams with Austin Jones moving to his right. Takes the snap, gives it to Jones. Jones has got a first down and more. Holy Jesus Christmas. Look at how he was put into the ground.
Let's see. He's going to run through the middle. Oof. What a hit. He goes low. That is number 7, Dominique Hampton, the safety.
Yep. I don't think Bonix is worthy enough. If you have a second round pick and Penix or JJ that slips in the 25-30 range, I definitely trade up. Yeah, I mean, if the Giants grab tackle with their first rounder or something, other reviews.
Absolutely depends on Evan Neal.
Less than 5 minutes remaining here in the first half. Williams takes snap, looks for a quick throw over. This is caught. Nothing much there, though, for Mario Williams at second down.
Tackle made there by number 10. Still trying to get a number on that right now. That is Raylan Goforth.
Feeble is with CBS.
Linebacker out in coverage.
I'd rather just have Caleb or May, though, and keep our other draft picks. Yeah, it depends, again, where the Giants land in that top 5.
Remember, tanking, folks. Still a concept.
Williams takes a snap. He's going to give to Branch. Branch is trying to hustle out of it. He gives it back to Williams. Williams throws downfield. Wide open man. Touchdown USC. Taj Washington.
Let's see this play. My goodness, he just cleared the entire field. The only guy left there was Michelle Powell, the defensive back or the linebacker. But just great execution by USC. Another touchdown, 41 yards. And this is still living up to the hype of a shootout. Impressive. As they fakes the defense to the left side. Good job by Branch.
He was doing the Victor Cruz, the salsa.
Awesome. As great job by Williams and great job by Branch to fake the defense to the left side. And obviously the defense keying in on the run. But wide open man, Taj Washington just taking the defense deep and just breaks over the top. Great job. Great execution.
Knicks Nation says, what a play. Yeah, what a play. Do we get a comp pick for Xavier McKinney? I guess that we would. Guys are running wide open in the Pac-12. I don't trust no more QBs coming out of basketball schools for the Giants. Yeah.
If I was a Giant fan, I wouldn't either.
Why can't the Giants utilize Wandale or Hyatt like that? I mean, you could pretty much use both of them like that. How about this? Wandale, you could flip it to. He zigzags around, flips it back to Daniel Jones, whoever the quarterback is. They throw it deep to Hyatt, and that's a touchdown. I mean, but everything's got to be. We got to be a scared offense. Scared of throwing to the deep ball.
You'd like to see that creation.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to take every play from college, but goddamn, that was creative. Let's see how many. All right. Let's put it this way, Luca. How many yards do you think that Washington and USC are at right now?
Combined or separate?
If you want to do combined, if you want to do separate, it's up to you.
USC, I'm going to go. They've had a big game. I'm actually going to go a little higher. I'm going to say 285. That's for USC. Washington, I'm going to go 225.
Washington 251, 266 USC.
That wasn't
within range.
Off.
Deep to Hyatt, don't know. He's consistently underthrown and has to slow down for the ball, and none of our QBs can work with his speed. That's the unfortunate part. You get a young quarterback in here, that changes.
Let me ask you this, because Barbara says Dime's got to be more aggressive throwing the ball. You think that's him, or do you think that's coaching telling him to not make a mistake?
That's him. That's him. If it's coaching, then we're all fucked, but that's him. Because Tyrod took some risks, yeah. So that's what that is.
What are your expectations for him tomorrow?
Hold on one second. 19 votes so far on the poll. 53% say Trojans, 47% say Huskies, and we are 2 likes away from 15. Let's see. Combined, that's more than Jones had this year. Yeah, basically. Expectations for Jones, not much, and also a source said that he's not 100% pain-free, which is a complete and utter embarrassment.
To me, that's a risk, though. Like, it's a neck injury. It's not like, oh, it's just a sore leg or a sore arm or a sore joint. That's a neck injury, dude. That's how people end their careers. Look at Quincy Enunwa. It took him 2 neck injuries to be completely done with his career. And it's a nerve thing. So it's like, how much do you really want to play with that?
Yeah, so here's this. I don't know where this is coming from. This might be Diana Rossini. The Giants were hopeful Daniel Jones would be ready for Sunday at Raiders after missing 3 games. He was cleared last Sunday, and though a source said that a source with the team shared that Jones is not 100% pain-free, he's ready to roll in Vegas. I'll tell you what, he probably would not have been cleared had Tyrod not gone down. I'm saying that right now.
So that was, you think it's desperation?
Yes. Kick is
and they didn't want to sign a quarterback.
Nyada from the 10. He's got a nice return to 25. He gets it out. Can we get out of his contract after next year? If Max Crosby gets a clean shot on Jones, he's in trouble.
Exactly. Load up from protection on the right side.
That speaks how desperate coaching staff is. Is Barkley on the practice squad or the active roster? Matt Barkley is on the practice squad. Especially going up against Max Crosby, I'm legit afraid for him. He might not be good, but I want him at one piece at the end of the season. Yeah, because that would – not until 25. Yeah, because you want – I mean, listen, I get it. You want to win games and stuff like that, but I would rather go out there with Tommy DeVito or whoever or Matt Barkley than just injure Daniel Jones, because that looks worse for you as a coaching staff. But Penix, he's got a running back to his right, takes the snap, play action. Penix is going to fire this one deep. Open catch. First down.
Let's see this. Play action. What a catch. With the catch. What a catch.
Penix just slinging it out here tonight. That's a first down. They're already in USC territory.
That was Kalen Bullock in coverage. It looks like they're going to run his zone. No, actually going to run man coverage. As he just breaks the receiver
right there.
Jalen Polk runs right over the middle. Isn't he supposed to be talked about as like a high draft pick as a receiver, though? Jalen Polk.
Odunze is, I know, for sure. I'm not sure about Polk. They send Matt Barkley to the practice squad. That's a touchdown if he makes a good throw. It could be, yeah. We don't have extra picks to trade either. Yeah. What can I say? That's the New York Giants. And once my schedule gets a little freer, we'll definitely have some videos talking about it. Second down and 11. Two-back set. Now it's an empty set. Penix with Giles Jackson to the left. Penix takes the snap. Five-man rush. Got a free blitzer. Throws this one. This one's, it's just dropped by Jackson.
And we're going to see this play
Christian
right now.
Roland Wallace on the pass deflection.
Good throw. Great break up there by number 17. That is
Christian Roland Wallace.
Wallace.
So it'll be third down and 11.
Nice little break on the flat route, but again, great play by Roland Wallace.
Penix. Calling out signals. Man in the backfield. Showing blitz. Man in motion takes the snap. They're going to run it. And it's going to be fourth down. A very questionable play call, but are they going to go for it?
I mean, I don't think so, but why are you running it? You have a young kid who's been playing very well, making some plays off schedule. Why not believe in him?
Yeah, something tells me they're going for it. At least on the field, they're lining up to go for it. And they're going for it. Fourth down and 6. Penix looks, fires wide open down the right sideline of Dunze to the 10. Complete busted coverage tackle made by Jalen Smith. First down.
Oh, my goodness. Wow. I mean, were they playing that deep, or was that just a busting coverage where there was a receiver?
Busted coverage. You'll see it.
Let's see. I'm going to have it on the right side. There's 3 guys deep, but that's a zone they're running, and the safety is just not even in the right area.
We might have 28-28 before the end of the half. And we're not joking about that either. Man in motion. Penix takes a snap, fakes, gets this one off. This is caught to the near 5, could be. And it looks like we'll get a timeout from Lincoln Riley's USC Trojans.
Nice tackle made.
Yeah, Saturday night. They say Saturday night's for the boys. Polk is a second-round guy. This wide receiver class is so deep, we could find a good receiver in the second round. I guess fourth down defense is outlawed on the right side. Yeah, I guess it is. Eli Apple's covering. Yeah. It
was Bryson Shaw on the tackle.
Someone unliked in here. Who unliked? Someone's playing games. So it was at 13, now it's at 12. Someone's playing footsie with the like button. But are we going to get 28-28 by the end of the half?
Are we going to do a football immaculate grid at the halftime?
Yeah, might as well. So the Barstool Irish put up the Wong Dong Tigers meme, except for Sam Hartman. It'll be second down and goal. Man to Penix's left. 122 left. Dylan Johnson in the backfield. About 10 seconds left to go on the play clock. Johnson moves over to the left. Penix takes a snap. Give off to Johnson. Johnson's got some burst, but he's got maybe about 2 yards there. And Lincoln Riley will call another timeout.
All righty.
Herbstreit's okay. He's all right. All right, so you went for it on 4th and 6. Do you go for it if it's 4th down? Because at the end of the day, they're trapped in that. They're trapped way deep in their own territory. If you don't get it,
I mean, maybe why not?
Okay. I get the immaculate grid up so when we halftime. All right, so third down and goal. Penix in an empty set. Play clock winding down past 10. Penix takes a snap. Penix looks, zips it. Touchdown. I thought he dropped it. Touchdown, Washington. Jalen Polk.
Great zip on the throw. Great
The
zip.
way this guy zips it is just fucking unbelievable.
That's a sidearm, too. Great job. Right touch, right arm angle.
And you haven't even seen any of his passes being like deflected because
Nope.
of the arm angle. So now get an extra point, and it seems we'll definitely get 28-28. Unless I jinx him. And I have not, because it's 28-28. My, oh my, oh my.
Unbelievable.
Seriously. But appreciate everyone who's coming in here. What's 114 left for USC's offense? I think they could definitely get down the field. I think they could definitely get down. I think each team has one punt, I believe. I think that's the number, right? One punt each.
I think so.
But wonder who's going to throw the first interception or commit the first turnover. Yeah, I saw Jacob. Who's this? This dude in the comments.
What's up? Who's Nick's all day? I'm curious.
Yeah. Imagine that's like Almighty's burner account. Kick is away. And kick is in the end zone. Starting from the 20. What is it, 20 or is it 25 in college?
25, just like the NFL.
Okay, that's what I thought. But start from the own 25. Jones goes in motion. Gonna take the snap, I should say. Williams drops back. He's got some pressure, and the ball is out. Talk about turnovers. Washington has it.
I'm going to see it right here.
I literally
Williams
called
got to
it.
throw that ball away. He has to throw that ball away. I talked about the internal clock, how well it was going. He's got to throw that ball away and live another day.
Wow.
Or at least try to make something out of it and move left. You never want to go backwards like that, as he was just pressuring the right tackle, bullying him, and the sack obviously comes from there. Great play by Washington's defense. I mean, when you back up like that, it's like I feel it's like sort of dangerous when you're backing up on your back leg. It just felt like something bad was going to happen there. So a poor job by Caleb.
Washington now in the red zone. This is a handoff to Johnson. Johnson pushing, and that's about 3 yards.
Next guy, I got to ask you something. I don't even know who you are, so how could I talk shit, to be fair?
That's probably Almighty's burner account.
If that is Almighty's burner account, you've got me. But I'm not. I haven't talked shit about you, my guy. I trust you, me. If I was talking shit on somebody, I would gladly say it to their face.
2nd down and 7. Takes a snap, handoff. Johnson, does he have the angle? He's got the first down, so that's probably about to the 1 yard line.
The beauty is Washington has 2 timeouts, and they could pretty much do what they want at the end. They're probably going to punch it in for a touchdown, but they can let the clock wind down, call timeout whenever. So good job by Washington's defense. That was the momentum changer of the half.
Or maybe he was talking about. No, that's an RJ one. It's not the Julius Randle bird. It's an RJ one.
I mean, to be fair, I was very critical of RJ coming into this season, but I've given him nothing but praise. I talked about how much, uh, yeah. Fantasy football trade question. A friend of mine got an offer. He gets Amari Cooper, Garrett Wilson. He sends DK Metcalf. He would drop Josh Downs. Wilson's interesting. He just had his first 100-yard game of the season. I don't know about Amari Cooper. I think he's played well, at least to my knowledge. But Metcalf, hasn't he been hasn't he been hurt lately?
He's been like idle.
Yeah, he's been very idle, so I'm not too sure about that.
I wonder what the hell's going on here.
Maybe something regarding a timeout, maybe 12-man. I don't know.
Okay, so whatever that was. Yeah, John will be on tomorrow morning, 9:30. 9:30
Foxwoods, Jacob.
And into the end zone, touchdown. Washington has over 30.
Well, folks, if you took the under, start panicking. Because that might be it's not over yet, obviously. I doubt it's gonna be a defensive game in the second half, so
Defensive game in the second half might go to 70. So the receivers are Thielen, Ayuk, DJ Moore, and Kirk. Kick is good. So it's 20 seconds left, 35-28, Washington. Okay. Well, definitely have fun, Jacob. If you're old enough, obviously, gamble. Also, because you're probably over 21, I would check out the Caesars Sportsbook in Caesars. It's not in Caesars. It's no, it is. I know that's a little. It's not. Caesars is the one, but it's not. It's not in Caesars. It's in, what do you call it? Resorts.
Resorts Casino. Yes.
It's a nice lounge area. I remember we were watching some of the games when we were done.
Yeah, it would be good for an NFL Sunday, honestly. You just sit there and watch all the games while you're betting on.
People is MIA couldn't handle the heat, so he had to get out of the kitchen. Oi.
I think at the half I'm gonna take a quick bathroom break.
All right. So 20 seconds to go. See if Lincoln Riley and the USC Trojans do anything with the time they have left. Who did you bet?
Who did I bet? I didn't really bet today. I'll be honest. College football didn't do me justice over the last couple of weeks.
Resorts Casino is awesome. Yeah, for an older casino, I'm not like a gambler, but they got a pretty solid hotel. It's definitely fun. We're down there, but sometimes you do get homesick, and you're like, But 20 seconds left.
They don't have a bad food court.
No, I always get the soup. But what did it for me is when we were there at 11 o'clock at night, and I wanted to order a donut from Dunkin' Donuts, and it had a fucking fly on it. When I saw it from a distance, I'm like, I'm not going to eat anything.
Yeah, you're better off not.
Williams takes a snap. They'll hand it off to Jones. Jones has a lane. He's got a first down. He's got more. And I think we might get the final timeout. No, actually, because it's the college rule that you get a first down and the clock stops temporarily. So I got 10 seconds to go. Air it out downfield. Why not? It's like a punt.
Again, they usually said they have the one timeout, so maybe they could throw a play to the sideline, see what they can do.
And then maybe put yourself in a Hail Mary thing. Hail Mary position. See if they run it again. Williams drops back, takes a snap, looks. He's going to get it to his running back. That's actually Zakarian Branch. Gets out of bounds. He's got 3 seconds left.
So my guess is probably a Hail Mary. That's if they attempt one. I don't know why more teams don't do it anymore instead of just running the football.
63 points in the first half. Is that normal for college ball? I don't watch it. Particularly between like two powerhouses, it actually is normal. Like there was one year, I think it was like Texas and somebody. The final score was like 74-72. So this is college football. And the passer ratings, for a guy that looks at stats, they're up in the air. They are up in the air. Like I think Michael Penix had a passer rating coming into this game of like 176. That's why I never look at them because they're always inflated. West Coast teams don't play much defense in college. Yeah. I mean, Notre Dame plays defense, but they don't play offense. So that's the bad part. So 3 seconds left to see what they do here. See what goes on. Williams, this is from the 45-yard line, and we have another timeout.
Okay.
Notre Dame is Midwest. Yeah, that's Indiana.
Yeah, but they play independently, but they're an ACC. They're kind of an ACC team.
By the way, the Huskies received the ball after the half.
That should be a lot of fun.
And also, I think LSU is tied with Alabama. So. But Trey Turner, Luca.
Knicks all day, show yourself. We're going to talk about it Monday. That Julius Randle thing's a mess right now.
What are the Knicks, 2-4?
Mm-hmm. Yep, 2-4.
45-yard line, 3 seconds remaining. Williams takes the snap, 5-man rush. He's got to evade the pocket and does not do so. That's the end of the half. 35 Washington, 28 USC. Put my notes down for a second, and we could hook up this immaculate grid.
I'll step out for a second.
Just as a bathroom break, and I'll be back.
All right, so Luca will be back. But we'll also go into some of your questions and halftime stats, and also around the college football stats as well. So here we are, another immaculate grid. There's a couple on here. You know, one could be here is Randy Gregory, but I feel like that might be a little obvious. Browns, Broncos, there's definitely a few in there. I'm also trying to think of backup QBs. 3,000 passing yard seasons. Roger Staubach probably is one that comes to mind. I know obviously people talk about Troy Aikman, Tony Romo, Dak Prescott. Let's see. Yeah, Roger Staubach, I mean, definitely is one in there. Yeah, that was a fun half of football. Browns, I mean, there's like a shit ton of Browns quarterbacks that you could just like talk about because they've had like a zillion starters. Let's go with Tim Couch. Over 3,000 passing yards. Tim Couch, 8%. Okay, so we got a little bit more than we wanted there. Dallas and Washington. Well, there's Joe Theismann. I don't think Dwayne Haskins, rest in peace, ever got to 3,000. Yeah, he didn't. So there's that. I don't know if Alex Smith did. Alex Smith, no, he never got to 3,000. So you X him off of the list. Kirk Cousins is one. Robert Griffin III. He did too, so that's another one. There's probably a couple other guys you can mix in there. Terry Rozier has been helped off the court due to a groin injury. Okay. Bernie Kosar, that's another one. Yeah, Bernie Kosar. Let's see. Yeah, okay, we'll go with Bernie Kosar. Actually, yeah, we should have went with Bernie Kosar, but that's okay. Yeah, Cleveland, Dallas, and Miami. Trying to think also maybe like, O lineman or whatever. Uh, Cornelius Lucas. I don't think he played for any of these teams up here. DJ Swearinger, I believe, is one guy that we could put on the list. Arizona and Washington. DJ Swearinger. 1%. Okay, so that's a better rebound. You guys had 2 good games in a row. The Knicks or someone else. I'm very, very much off with the context. So I don't know, a little bit of brain fart. What's up to Jesse Slee in the chat? Buffalo Bell mascot. Okay. Haven't seen that one before, but definitely hit your like button on the way in. All right, so let's see. Bronco, that again, this could be filled up by Randy Gregory. But again, I feel like that might be a little on the obvious side. Browns, Broncos. I feel like there's probably like a bet. I think Brock played for the Browns. Brock Osweiler. I think he played with them in the preseason though, so that obviously is not going to turn out like we want it to be. Trevor Siemian, no. Hopefully, when Luca gets back, he could help us out a little bit. Cowboys, Cardinals. I feel like there's some players that could probably fit in that mold. Yeah, not Corey Peters. Damn, man. 3,000 passing yards. Let's see what else we got. Lyle Alzado. Okay, so I have no idea who the hell that is. He played for Denver. He played for Cleveland. Okay, so Denver, Cleveland, Lyle Alzado. 6%. Surprised I got it that much, but I don't know who's guessing Lyle Alzado these days. Oh yeah, these immaculate grids and whatnot. Okay. Browns, Cardinals. I don't think Greg Robinson ever played for the Cardinals. No, he did not. Let's see. I think Yelda Froholt is one. Yelda Froholt. He played with Cleveland. He played with Arizona. Guess what? We're guessing Yelda Froholt. 0.3%. Okay, so we're back to having a solid game here. Let's see what else we got. Washington, Denver. I feel like there could be, a sneaky one here. I don't think John Bostic ever played for Denver. I don't think John Bostic did. I could be wrong. Yeah, he never did.
All right, I can help you out.
Okay. And then I'm going
to What we need?
Take a break myself after that, and you could put college scores in. So this is what we need. We got 4 so far. 2 guests, 1 guess by the chat, 3 by me, DJ Swearinger, Yelda Froholt, and Tim Couch.
Okay, so what category do we want to fill next? Or are we just selecting any random?
Yeah, I mean, like, I'm trying to think of Cowboys quarterbacks other than Staubach, Aikman, Prescott, and Romo.
Did you say Did you name Bledsoe or no?
No, I didn't.
Look at Drew Bledsoe.
Okay. Drew Bledsoe. Yeah, actually, Drew Bledsoe works.
I don't think that's going to be a popular
5%.
guess. Okay, 5%. Good.
All right, and
Cowboys Cardinals. You might remember. You'll probably remember this name, Bryce Butler.
The receiver?
Yes, I want to say he played for the Cardinals too.
Never on the active roster.
Fuck.
Randy Gregory is an obvious guess for Broncos and Cowboys. I think one of the Pirine brothers, Broncos and Washington.
You're talking Samaje, right?
Actually, no, there were 2 Pirines, actually. Wait. No, I'm right. Samaje Perine.
Okay. All right. Okay.
So Samaje Perine. 2%. Okay. Washington quarterbacks. Alex Smith, Kirk Cousins, RG3, Joe Theismann, no Dwayne Haskins.
Doug Williams. What about that?
Doug Williams. Okay, we could probably
or Donovan McNabb.
Williams. Yeah, it's a no to Doug Williams and Donovan McNabb. Yeah, Donovan McNabb actually works.
See, this is why you need me, folks.
4%, and then I feel like I don't think this will work. It might not.
What name is
Oh
that?
no, it works. It works actually.
Tell me.
Cowboys, Cardinals, Giant Sean Harlow.
Oof. And a .02 with that.
So we could go Randy Gregory. There's Don Meredith, Alzado
Obvious.
steroid abuse. I didn't even know
And
that.
obvious is DeMarcus Ware.
Yeah, that'd be an obvious.
Um,
Another good guess. Someone brought it up in the chat was Mark Schlereth.
that was Barbara. Trying to think of quarterbacks that could have played for both teams. I don't think Vinny Testaverde was a Bronco ever.
No.
Um,
Trying to think. Running backs, tight ends. I mean, like one of them fringe tight ends that they've had, like Gavin Escobar or
Jesus.
the Jeff Swain.
Did Cam Irving ever play for both teams?
Cameron Fleming actually works, believe it or not.
That's probably what I meant.
Pretty sure he was a Cowboy. Yeah, he was. Cameron Fleming, 27.
See, folks, I'm here because I have all the answers.
Yeah, okay. Craig Morton, but we should finish up with the rarity score at 27. Okay,
That's
not bad. All right, I'm going to step out for a quick second. I'm going to put the game screen back up if you want to talk about some college scores and also.
Did you read individual stats?
No, I did not.
Okay, so you know what? I'm going to go through that real quick. So look at our team stats at halftime. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of gaudy stats here. First of all, Chad, thank you for the guesses on the Immaculate Grid, even though we figured it out, but we appreciate your help. First downs, we look at Washington. They have 14. USC has 13. Total yards, 333 for Washington, 268 for USC. Passing yards, 173, 120. Washington leads over USC. Rushing yards, 160 for Washington compared to 148 for USC. Penalties, 4 for Washington, 2 for USC. 2 for 15 yards for USC and 4 for 42 for Washington. 1 turnover for USC as Caleb Williams with the fumble, and his fumble was lost. Time of possession, 16 minutes, 50 seconds for Washington and 13 minutes, 10 seconds for USC. First downs there, turnovers there as well. Just again, some other college scores around the college football universe. Some of the live games we have right now, just going to refresh my page. We have Kansas beating up on Iowa State. It's about to be 21-10 Kansas with about 3:59 to go in the third quarter. Michigan and Purdue at halftime, 20-6. Michigan is up on NBC, third ranked. LSU and Alabama, number 14 LSU and number 8 Alabama are tied at 21. Oregon State still has yet to play Colorado at 10 o'clock. Same thing with 10:30. 19th ranked UCLA versus Arizona. Obviously, I brought up Ohio State, Kansas State, all those other games, but some games that have recently ended. Oregon beating up on California 63-19. Oregon remains 6th. Some other games, obviously mentioned Florida State being Pittsburgh. But, yeah, those are pretty much all the games that we pretty much went through. What's going on to Jeffrey Hopewell as well is just some other individual stats I want to get into. Caleb Williams, we look at the battle of the quarterbacks. Michael Penix, 14 of 19, 173 yards, 9.1 yards per attempt, 2 touchdowns. Caleb Williams, 12 of 14, 120 yards, 8.6 yards per attempt, and a touchdown. Austin Jones leads the way for USC rushing, 9 rushes for 91 yards, 10.1 yards per carry. 31 was his longest. Darwin Barlow also has 44 yards on 2 carries, average 22 yards a carry with the touchdown with his 43-yard touchdown being the longest of the rushes. You have Dylan Johnson for rushing touchdowns for Washington. He has 3. 117 yards, 15 carries, 52 on the longest run of the day, which was a touchdown, 7.8 yards per carry. Will Nixon has also had 3 carries for 23 yards, 7.7 yards per carry. Leading receivers, Washington has 66 receiving yards on behalf of Rome Dunce. 4 receptions, 66 yards, 16.5 yards per attempt, or I should say yards per reception. 26 was his longest. Jalen Polk has a touchdown, 3 receptions, 38 yards. Devin Culp has two receptions and 27 yards and a touchdown, 22 being his longest. For USC, Taj Washington has a 41-yard touchdown, 2 receptions, 50 yards, 25 yards per carry. Obviously, the chunk play had a lot to do with it. But Lake McRae has 20 yards, Brendan Rice 19, Zakarian Branch 16, Kyron Hudson with 10. I mentioned the Caleb Williams fumble. That's been the mainly only turnover of the game. So, again, appreciate you guys. Hope all is well. Throw in your comments, hit the like button, subscribe to all the good stuff. We'll be live tomorrow morning, as we'll be live for the Rise and Rush podcast, fantasy advice, betting advice, previews of other games. So I can't wait to get into all of that, especially that I'm doing Bucks Texans. John will be doing the Sunday night feature with Bills and Bengals. Yet remains what Alex is doing. Alex is eating. Probably a piece of bread or ravioli. Rice ball. Bread.
3 times the charm.
Alex chewing like a chipmunk. But I did go into the halftime games and all that. Not a lot of new scores, but some games that ended, some games that didn't, some games that are still proceeding.
What's the score in the LSU game?
Still tied at 21 at the half.
Okay.
Washington is a 71.5 win probability.
So here's the update. This is Art Stapleton. Hearing the Giants are hopeful they'll get Thomas back for the Raider game. They'll see how Thomas feels in the morning. If all good, expectation is he'll return to the lineup for the first time since week 1.
Okay.
But also looks like...
I apologize. Was it actually true that Thomas was hurt in the Cowboy game?
Yeah.
And they played him?
Yeah. In a meaningless game once the game got blown out. What's up, Evan?
What's up?
But also, Brett Ripien is in line to start for the Rammies tomorrow.
I saw that.
And their backup is... What the hell is his name?
Ooh, they just brought him up from the practice squad. I'll pull it up.
I have it from our group chat. It is... Hold on. Oh, the friggin' phone. Why am I...
Dresser Win. What a name.
I mean... Yeah.
I'm sure.
By the way, Caleb Williams has 30 fumbles since 2021.
I guess that's the flaw. Undrafted out of UT Martin.
This year? Or
this year, University of Tennessee at Martin. He was with the Rams during the offseason, and then he was with the Edmonton Elks of the Canadian Football League, and then he jumped back with the Rams recently.
Cheers to the chat Saturday night game. Get him to ya. Appreciate you, Shane.
His last season at college, 2,928 yards, 18 touchdowns, 11 interceptions.
It's so mid.
Well, that's kind of what you expect for a guy who's undrafted and coming out of a college that nobody's ever never heard of.
By the way, we're splitting an exact tie for 26 votes, 13 each going to the Trojans and the Huskies.
And some other facts on UT Martin, who they faced last year. You want me to give you the list of opponents?
Mercer. You go ahead.
Western Illinois.
Okay.
Missouri State.
Okay.
Boise State.
Okay.
Lindenwood.
Okay.
Tennessee Tech.
Okay.
Murray State.
Okay.
Tennessee, who they got demolished by.
Well, yeah, of course.
Kennesaw State.
That's in Florida, right? Or is that in Georgia?
Georgia.
Okay.
HCU. Let me find what HCU is. Houston Christian Huskies. Georgia, they got wrecked by, which actually was this year, but Eastern Illinois and Tennessee State as well. So they don't exactly face the most quality of opponents.
Of
But
course. Well, I
when
mean,
they do, they get completely wrecked.
right. And what was the record last year?
Good question. I don't think they won a lot of games. Maybe they did. 2022. Hold on, let me just pull it up. 2022. They were 7-4, but 5-0 in their conference. I'm surprised they didn't play Mercer, as you said, or at least hope to. Fuck.
Okay. Okay, sir. Fucking. He's gonna sit here and act like he's from Boston.
Still waiting for this game to get back.
Yeah. Halftime taking forever. Halftime taking forever. But we appreciate you guys for tuning in. By the way, looking at the flea flicker again, I'm not so sure that was designed. I thought it was just a heads up play by Williams, noticing the running back had nowhere to go. True. Do you have rice cakes? I have them for snacks. Well, I mean, we're talking about rice balls, which are a little bit of a different things. I love when you guys do those grid things. I could never. Yeah, I mean, those are usually good to pass the time when we're on these streams and it's like halftime or it's between an inning. It's all good. But we appreciate that you guys, like, when we do them and whatnot. We appreciate when the chat, obviously comes in and throws their 2 cents.
Also, very good for like a warm-up exercise, for like a brain exercise.
Yeah. Yeah, it was just like a warm-up. I'm going to send you a tweet that you've probably seen, but I'll send it in the chat again. But let's see what else we got in the chat. Our Rossini balls are pretty good. Italian staple. Yeah. But let's see. Well, let me check out the scores for myself over the last. Let's see. Also, what? Let me see if I can figure out what game I'm going to do tomorrow. So I'm already 1-0 for the week. Because you idiots picked the Titans. Colts Panthers. Oh. There's not a lot of good games. What were the games being done? So you're doing
Bucks Texans.
Okay. And I'll do Cowboys Eagles then. I'll do Cowboys Eagles. It's kind of conspiracy theory. So what do you think about the Rodgers comeback theory, date and time, new on his new watch, anything to it?
Well, for you guys don't know, on the watch, it's circled 12/28. In case you don't know what 12/28 is, that's when we face the Browns at Thursday Night Football. I'm all for the conspiracy theories to bring him back. Just give me some kind of hope.
Yep. I mean, these are the same people that tracked Dalvin Cook's flight for only him to be a washed running back.
Hey, listen, we still want him to succeed, even though he might have a limited role on this team.
Barber thinks this might be Stafford's last year. I don't think so. I think he's still going to play. Though he's been dealing with a lot of injuries. Luca, are you going to any more games?
TBD, but most likely yes. I mean, I know the Jets have some home games down the stretch of December, so keep an eye on that.
And hopefully the Giants extend their credentials beyond the Patriots game. So I'd love to grill Dayball again. $13,000 watch. Damn. Yeah, and Matt Stafford's out for tomorrow. So it looks like we're going to get kickoff here And this will be returned from the goal line past the 10, Yada, past the 20, past the 25 to the 29-yard line. So a solid return to come out. And Michael Penix is going to get his second half start against this Trojan defense.
All right, let's see what happens.
It's all about extending the play. And I think Williams has done an overall better job, but that one fumble obviously cost them. So
I like how both quarterbacks' accuracy is very pinpoint.
yeah, it's not been sporadic. That's what you see a lot in the NFL is like just sporadic accuracy. Nunze in motion, takes a snap. Penix hands it off to Johnson. They're immediately right there to stop it. It'll be second down.
Tackle that time made by number 10, Jamil Muhammad.
So big second down and 9 here. Penix under center. Calling out signals with Dylan Johnson in the backfield. Takes the snap. There's a flag flying. Johnson's got a first down. Don't know where that came in. Maybe it's an illegal shift penalty or maybe it's an offsides. Kalen Bullock on the tackle. He's been all over the field tonight. And we'll get the call from the referees. Legal formation on the offense that backs them up. Backs them
Somebody
up.
must have not gotten set.
Okay. Evan was at Rutgers, Ohio State today.
I heard that Rutgers put up a fight somewhat.
Yeah, it was mostly like the first half, from what I heard.
Listen, when they get the talent, I think they'll be competitive under Schiano.
Yep. They can start putting up more of a matchup against, these other teams. Second down to 14, Penix in an empty set takes a snap, 3-man rush. Penix looks, fires. This one's caught to Johnson. Johnson's weaving his way past the first down marker. Grind and grit.
Good job. Just mowing through the tackler. Initial stop, and the tackle brought down by number 19, Jalen Smith, the nickelback.
Yep. The final score, by the way, was Ohio State 35-16 Rutgers, which isn't bad.
It's not terrible for what Rutgers is, so it's like a moral victory.
A moral victory.
No, it's a moral victory.
Johnson coming back in the fold. Penix takes a snap. Fake to his running back. Penix faces a 3-man rush. He fires this one deep.
I'm going to see this right now.
Giles Jackson had it off the tip of his fingers.
Oh.
What a sweet throw that would have been.
Just a little bit out of his hands.
Off the tip of his fingers, incomplete.
Ooh, now, who do you blame that on is the question.
I mean, if it's in his hands, he could catch it, but at the same time...
It looked like the end of his fingertips.
Yeah. Second down at 10, Penix. Takes a snap, handoff, fake. This is caught. First down. That's Jeremy Bernard. Moving the chains.
Tackle made again by Bullock that time. They're playing a zone defense, so doesn't seem to be working out the best because it's like we explained, Alex. You talked about the deep ball. It's sometimes some of these plays are death by 1,000 paper cuts.
Right. And it's just like they're carving up and they got a better approach on it. UConn played a shit ton of MSG this year. Luca, I did hear nickelback.
Yeah, nickel
action. Penix fires, caught. This is going to be behind the line not behind the line, but behind the marker to gain. That's Jalen Polk.
Max Williams with the tackle. Nice wrap. But wasn't there some sort of controversy when I said nickel?
What controversy?
I don't know. I'm trying to remember, because I made a weird comment. I said a nickel.
Penix throws this one. Holy crap, he caught it. Odunze came down with it. That's a first down.
Nice jump ball. And the bobble and the catch, that was right on number 1, Damani Jackson, who was seen as a player to watch by ESPN. So, beautiful catch. Way to put it up there for your receiver, too.
Penix, 3-man rush only. Penix fires. Was it picked? It was.
Oh, boy. I'm going to see it right now.
Intercepted. Christian Roland Wallace.
Great reading the ball in the middle of the field. Just throws it. Looks like he maybe threw this into double coverage, trying to locate his receiver. Costly turnover there is now you're giving USC right back at the 25-yard line.
Yeah, it wasn't high. Wasn't high enough.
Let's see. They're going to have him go back into a little zone. Nice, great tip by the linebacker, that being number 18, Eric Gentry. But he forces the interception. If that ball's higher, that's probably a touchdown.
So USC with some energy.
With some momentum, maybe.
True that.
It's all about who makes less mistakes.
Williams, McCree in motion, takes the snap, very low snap. They're going to hand it off, and he will be trenched in the backfield.
It's very low snap. Nice stop there that was made by number 8, Braylon Trice, the junior.
2nd down and 10. Williams making adjustments to the line. McCree in motion. Lining up. Takes the snap. Williams fakes. Williams under pressure. He lobs this one up. It's caught. 1st down and more to the 45.
Let me see this. Williams, nice job of moving the pocket.
Taj Washington.
In coverage that time, Michelle Powell.
Moving the chains.
Right, and then moves left. Just good job of navigating the pocket for Williams. Make the defense guess. Don't sit there like a duck.
Not much there for McCree. All right, so we're at 15 likes.
Tackle made that time by number 3, Michelle Powell, who gave up the reception.
Now 28 votes. Williams calling out signals. They are on the 44. Williams takes the snap, fakes the handoff. Williams, look, he's under pressure. He's going to have to get rid of it. Escapes a sack. He's got some room. Shakes a tackle. 1st down and more to the 34.
This dude's got some legs. He has got some legs. He's making guys miss. He goes to the sideline. Anybody nowadays wants a quarterback like that. Anybody, as you see, he's looking up the middle. He looks to his left, to his right, multiple times, moving his eyes. Trice misses the sack, jukes out the other defensive lineman, and just goes out of bounds for the 1st down. He couldn't have done it any better.
Williams. Call timeout or not. Gets down to 1. Williams fakes. Williams looks. Fired. This one is incomplete. Brendan Rice was the intended receiver. More elusive than Mahomes. I feel like Williams is a little bit more lanky than Mahomes. I mean,
Elijah Jackson was in coverage that time. You mean lanky, like built more in size in terms of
yes.
Like okay.
Yeah. So it'll be 2nd down and 10.
It's not a bad observation.
Austin Jones will move to the right. Haven't seen much out of the other running backs for USC. Takes a snap, fake, throw, catch made, and looks like he'll be maybe an inch shy of the marker.
Nice tackle.
Dorian Singer on the catch.
Made there that time by Thaddeus Dixon.
This will be 3rd down and 1. Wonder if they do one of those fast handoffs.
Maybe they do a read option.
True. 3rd down and 1. Williams takes a snap. Gets this one off. Rice, incomplete. And that was just a badly thrown ball.
Let's see. I'm going to see it right now. Was that maybe there's a possibility the ball was possibly tipped at the line, but why not just run it? Why try to get the defense to. The defense isn't stupid. They know you're probably going to run the ball. Just why pass it? It just doesn't make any sense, especially on a developing play like that.
Yeah.
Just get a quick route. Get a first down.
Aaron Hudson in motion. Williams takes the snap. He looks like a design. He's going to throw it deep. End zone touchdown, Brendan Rice.
Let's see this. Talk about a broken play. What a catch.
Whether it was broken or designed, they made it look designed and made it look easy. Touchdown USC.
Elijah Jackson and getting coverage. But again, to me, the play seemed broken because the offensive line quickly got pressured. They're going to come right through the interior. Right guard just in the center did a terrible job with the double team. But good job by Williams just to recognize the open man. Good vision downfield. Good route run here by Rice. Little tug on the left hand, but he'll get away with that one as this is a touchdown for USC.
Kick is up and the kick is good. What was the over-under again? What are you doing? Was that sign language?
I meant to say 76.
You didn't need to do. That's just like.
I knew you were about to pull that out.
Because you decided to do that. I got to do the Luca. But Caleb Williams on the night. Let's see. Hold on. Penix, 2 touchdowns, a pick. And Caleb Williams, that's his first passing touchdown, I believe. He's got a rushing touchdown. He's got a passing touchdown. He's got a Barlow touchdown and then a Raleek Brown touchdown. Also Taj Washington, too. And then for Washington, Dylan Johnson has 3 touchdowns on the night. Which is almost at 10 on the year for him. And then Jalen Polk and Devin Culp with catching touchdowns. So there's that.
Would you make this trade? I don't know if you saw this. Giants would give up 2 seconds next year, a 2025 first, a 2024 first round pick to get the first pick in the draft. And you have to also trade Azeez Ojulari.
I mean, trading Azeez is no problem. What we have to give up elsewise?
A first round pick from 2024, a first rounder from 2025, and 2 second rounders from 2024 for the number 1 overall pick.
If I could only give up one of those second rounders, then yeah, I'd probably do it.
Okay.
Just my opinion. Let me see if we could do another grid, but NFL, because I know there's other NFL gridirons. Okay. Well, this one involves the Giants. Okay, we could pull it out quick. All right, so Bengals and Dolphins, Eli Apple. 38.47. What the hell? Okay. Let's see. 3+ rushing touchdowns in a game since 99. There's a couple we'll go to, but we'll leave that. I don't think Jeremy Hill ever did it.
I don't think Gio Bernard ever did it. Or Cedric
Jeremy
Benson.
Jeremy Hill, I mean, he had 1,000 one year. Let's see. 2015. I'll look at this, then we'll get back to the game.
All right.
2015. No, he had 3 touchdowns in a game. We'll put that in, and then we will defer. 4.67. Okay. Kick is away. Tenyata, and he will leave this in the end zone for a touchback. What is up, Jeffrey?
See,
Well, remember, folks, tomorrow, 9:30 a.m., the Rise and Rush podcast. Monday, Chargers, Jets. Which we'll reveal those picks tomorrow on the Rise and Rush podcast, so don't miss it. And if you do, you're in the Book of Wonder. Penix with a 2-man backfield. Man in motion. Takes a snap. Penix has got a reverse play. Going to the outside, and maybe about 6 or 7 on the play for Jalen Polk.
Some decent blocks on the outside, but the tackle was made right there by number 34. You can get a number on that. That is Braylon Shelby, the edge rusher.
Penix hands it off to Johnson. Johnson got a first step past the 40, past the 50, past the 40 again to the 35.
There he goes, dominating the run game. Good blocks from the interior. Bring down there was by Bullock. But I don't know, Alex. You might have to draft this guy.
Dylan John. I mean, he's good, but like, I don't think the Giants can take a running back that high. Okay, we'll be watching the Providence game. All right, 6:55 left to go. Penix with the running back to his left. Takes a snap, fake. Penix looks, fires. There's like 500 flags in the secondary. Probably gonna be holding.
Let's see, free edge rusher. Yep, that's like 2 right there, so it's going to be likely a hold. Give him a first down.
Let's see. Yeah, I mean, let's see what we got here. They're going to call it pass interference. That's 15 yards.
Looks like the culprit is number 16.
Prophet
Brown.
No, roughing the passer too, apparently.
Oof.
Let's see.
Both are 15-yarders.
Yeah, that's a low hit. I mean, did they accept both is my question.
Well, no, I don't think you can accept both. Yeah, that's below. That's actually a textbook call. Going below the ankles.
So it looks like
Or,
USC is
why did I just say below the ankles? I meant below the kneecap.
And in motion, fake. They'll give it. And about 5 yards for Dylan Johnson again.
They've been good running off the left side. They ran middle here. But tackles made here by Bryson Shaw.
This is a handoff, and they finally get him. Bear Alexander was one of the first in the backfield. It's third down.
I mean, the left guard just got bullied right there. That was number 73, Ryan Rose. Was it the left guard? I could be wrong. I think might have been 72, maybe 77. Yeah, it was supposed to be like a block to the left side as the guy was pulling, and Roger Rosengarten just got beat. Had no chance. None. I'm still trying to figure out what.
Looks fires, caught over the middle. First down. Jack Westover pushed enough to move the chains.
Good effort. Getting the yards after the catch, bullying through. He beats not one but two tacklers, number 18. Trying to get a number again, Eric Gentry, and number 13, Mason Cobb, the linebacker. So good job coming out of the backfield with that route and the yards after the catch, using the shoulder to power for more yards.
Penix in the backfield with the running back. Takes a snap. They'll hand it off. And, he just tripped short of the line. Just tripped short of the line. That was Tybo Rogers.
Almost a touchdown, but close but no cigar.
And they got it in. Touchdown, Michael Penix.
Good push.
Well, you folks, you can officially smash that over.
That's if you're doing live betting.
True. You two might find this funny. Dad raised me to be a Giants fan from birth. One day I was 7. I went down to the basement. We had his office. Inside a box was a Jets jacket. I was devastated. So here's the question, though. Was he selling that Jets jacket? Was he a Jets fan himself because he knew that the Jets were too painful?
Why would your dad raise you to be a Giant fan if you were a Jet? No. If he was a Jet fan, why would he raise you to be a Giant fan? I guess he didn't want you to experience pain.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, he says, "LOL." I guess maybe Bill doesn't even know that mystery. Maybe Bill doesn't even know that, but what do I know?
Life is full of surprises.
That was the paradox of my father's fandom. You definitely could say that.
Definitely.
It is a funny. It is a funny. 4:21 left in the third. But appreciate y'all being here. Oh, by the way, we have the other Immaculate. I think another site also had another Immaculate grid, but we do have this one. So Jeremy Hill we put in. Giants Dolphins. Trying to think of some rarer ones. I mean, obviously the givens are Olivier Vernon, Bobby McCain. All right. Giants Raiders. Marshall Newhouse.
I would have said Dwayne Harris, but Newhouse is perfect.
All right. Raiders 3 receiving touchdowns in one game. I think Jordy Nelson was too washed to do it, right?
Yeah. Tim Brown's a decent one. I don't know about Jerry Rice.
Crabtree?
Maybe Crabtree. I don't think he was good enough to do 3, but I could be very wrong.
All right, so I'm gonna look and see.
There's also trying to think of other names. Amari Cooper, Rod Streeter, Henry Ruggs.
Let's see, 2015. Yeah, they're looking at the comparisons right now of Michael Crabtree did it against his future team. Crabtree at 3%. Okay. Let's see. Giants 3 rushing touchdowns in one game. Rashad Jennings probably never did it.
No.
No way in hell. We'll get back to the game and we'll ponder on this.
You think it's Ahmad Bradshaw?
Could be. Eric Flowers. Yeah, that could have been one. But kick is away, and it will be returned from the goal line branch to the 10, to the 20, almost, and he gets tripped up around the 17-yard line.
And they're going to commercial?
That's so stupid. They did that in the first quarter.
Why?
Why hasn't Collins been signed yet? Probably because he's still injured. Okay. So we got 4 more. Bengals, Raiders.
Bengals, Raiders. I said this last week, but go Bruce Gradkowski.
Give me 1 second. You said Bruce Gradkowski?
Yes.
Percent. Okay. See, there's Ahmad Bradshaw. There's Brandon Jacobs.
How the hell can you have 3 receiving touchdowns and 3 rushing touchdowns in one game? Well, it's not in the same game, obviously, but it's kind of hard to do both.
I mean, you'd have to be like Dante Hall or something. I'm just going to go out and... What?
Go ahead.
No, but you were saying something.
No, I was going to say, like, Giants 3 rushing touchdowns. I know Brandon Jacobs is being mentioned and Ahmad Bradshaw.
I mean, Barkley would get like 100%.
Yeah. Who was your back from the 80s? O.J. Anderson?
Well, it says since 1999.
Ah, yeah.
Oh.
What about Tiki Barber?
Tiki Barber could be an option. I don't think Ron Dane ever did it. Let's see, Ron Dane. I mean, let me look in his second year, because if he did, that'd be pretty interesting. Though I don't think he was that remarkable. Yeah, no to Ron Dane for the most part.
No David Wilson.
Yeah, no David Wilson.
No Orleans Darkwa.
No to Darkwa.
No Shane Vereen.
Let's see what else we got in the chat. 57 out of 40. Well, I mean, that's not technically passing, almighty. Does Daniel Jones have a 3 rushing touchdown game? Probably not. One guess from the chat is Joe Montgomery. It's fucking... Why? Yeah, Joe Montgomery's an interesting one. I mean, I don't know if he had 3 rushing touchdowns in a game. It's a name I even never have heard of before, so...
Maybe
good on Barber.
receiving?
Yeah, he didn't have 3 rushing touchdowns in a game. Should we just... All right, the game is back, so we'll go to that. It's up to Grega in the chat, by the way.
What's up? What's up?
Caleb Williams, man to his left, takes a snap. Pressure coming. Williams looks, fires, incomplete. Intended to produce Robinson, who had a drop earlier.
Yeah, that throws a little high. He can't get that one.
2nd down and 10. Williams takes a snap. 4-man rush. Now it's becoming a 5-man rush. Toss over to Robinson. Robinson's got a first down. There's a flag down. Past the 40. Past the 50. He's still going. 40, 30, 20. Inside the 15. Now let's see what the flag is.
Maybe it's OPI. I'm thinking that.
Look like a crosser route, so it could definitely be that.
Maybe a little rub route. Maybe a hold. Who knows?
True that.
Lincoln Riley doesn't seem happy.
Yeah, that's the penalty yet?
Holding against the offense.
Yep, that's a killer. That is a killer.
Who gets charged with the hold, though? Is it number... Let's see.
But they're still down the field. My question. So I guess it was as the catch was going on?
I could not tell you. Maybe
Williams?
it's like yards back from the...
And this is caught. First down and more to the 36-yard line. That's Mario Williams to Williams connection.
Good job with the block on the outside. I think that was Washington with the block.
Almighty asked if the Knicks will beat the Clippers.
Ooh, I don't know. I don't know. I'd have to look at how the Clippers are playing this season. A, B, James Harden's making his debut, so anything can happen. I'm going to say no right now.
He's going to say no. Gary Brown, probably not. Jones in motion to the right. Williams takes the snap. He's rolling out. Williams trying to find the lane. He's got the angle. He's faking out defenders and is shoved out of bounds.
Let's see. Okay, he gains about 3 yards. Can't do any worse.
No.
On that play specifically. Zion Tupola Fatui was chasing him down.
Second down and 7. Williams calling out signals. Takes the snap. Looks. He's under pressure. He's got to get rid of it. And he has to throw it away. It's one of his first throwaways of the game. It's going to bring up third down and 7.
Listen, it's a smart decision. As he was rolling around the pocket, he moved to his left. He saw nobody open downfield. It's like, you know what? Let's level for another down. That's what a smart quarterback does. As you can see, the pressure come through mostly on the interior. I'd say the center right guard tandem has struggled a bit today. But Williams seeing nothing developing downfield. He had a guy, but it was more across the field. It was like probably his second read, because he had one guy short yardage, one guy middle of the field that was open, but that would be such a tough throw to make. He's like, yeah, you know what? I can't make that throw.
Williams quick screen out, and this one is a first down to the 20 to the 19.
And see this play develop. Good screen to, is that Washington again?
Yeah, it's Taj Washington.
Tackle made there. Number 11, Alfonso Tuputala. Good receivers blocking on the outside.
Mario Williams coming back into the game, and which will allow the defense to substitute. About 1:56 left. Williams takes the impending snap, looks, fires, touchdown, USC, Mario Williams. The Williams to Williams connection And this game might be just tied again.
Nice ball thrown to the sideline. Gets the toe tap in. And now they're going to tie the game with the extra point.
That's an NFL touchdown. That
Might
is
be
an NFL touchdown.
It looked like a corner out to the end zone. We're going to see if he gets a foot down. He not one but two. That's the touchdown, all right. Try to get a number who was on coverage. I think Elijah Jackson was there again. He's not had the most fruitful day.
Kick is up. Kick is a good tie at 42.
Oh, this game has officially hit 84 points. Let's get to 100.
Why not? Hey, Jacob, Princess Luca will take Taylor Feeble. We'll have the Swamp Donkey. Meanwhile, Alex is trying.
What is it with the Swamp Donkey?
I don't know. I think it was Mike Florio that came up with this idea. This little room. Is he ever right?
About what? What did he
Anything.
say?
He said that Bill Belichick is going to get traded from the Patriots to Washington.
I thought I saw that, but you know what? Mike Florio, I think, just has ideas. He has ideas. He doesn't actually have sources. He has ideas. He's like, let me float this out there, see what the Patriots fan base thinks. I don't think he's.
I don't think it's real.
No, neither do I. And it's
not where Bob Melvin.
What was it, Albert Breer, who's basically said that he most likely will stay in New England?
Yeah, I mean, he signed a quiet extension. So I mean, like, I don't know where Mike Florio gets his information from. Kick is away. This will be taken back from the 6 past the 20. He's got a good angle to the 26 to the 27.
All right.
It's Nyata on the return. This game is sponsored by Aflac, as they put it on the TV.
Somebody said, I hope the Jets draft Jalen Milroe.
Okay.
I don't know. I would be drafting a quarterback next year, but who knows? I mean, he gets to sit behind Rodgers, but
Milroe, what college?
Alabama.
Oh. Dylan Johnson in motion into the backfield. Penix takes a snap. They'll give it off to Johnson. Johnson's got about 5 yards. They could run one or two more plays, and it will be the end of the third quarter.
Tackles made by Bear Alexander, Jamil Muhammad coming off the edge.
Feel bad for anyone who took the under.
Yeah, good luck. Good luck with that.
Good luck.
The only FBS team with 2 players averaging
there's a penalty flag
per 100 receiving yards per game.
False start on Washington. Jets could take Jaden Daniels in the mid-first round if they really want a developmental guy behind Rodgers, and they don't like Wilson.
I doubt we're grabbing a quarterback at the back end of the first round. Second and third round is not so much a stretch, but who knows? They might still have belief in this.
Off to Johnson. Johnson's got a lane. He's got close to the first down. They're going to rule him just an inch short. Oasis, cigarettes, and alcohol. You make it happen. It's 3 interesting combos right there. And Oasis, the band, and everything else factoring in. Oof. I feel like Shane is a chill guy in person.
Yeah.
Penix fakes him out. He gets the first down. Why is someone putting their finger up? You got the first down. You didn't get a stop, dummy. Love celebrating when you're down. Well, they're not down in this case, but they still got to work for it.
Tackle
so
made
end,
right the
end of the third quarter. 42-42. We got 1 quarter left.
How much money do you want to bet this game goes in overtime?
Please, no. All right, here is a grid. All right, so Dolphins 3 receiving touchdowns in a game.
Jarvis Landry, Devontae Parker to start. Tyreek Hill,
That's obvious. Trying to think.
Gesicki, probably not.
He's not that good where he could do that.
2019. Yeah, Parker does not make the list.
Trying to think of other maybe elite Dolphins receivers. I don't think Brian Hartline ever did it.
Okay. Should I trade T. Higgins for Amari Cooper?
I don't know, honestly.
That's a good question. Yep. The changing of the clocks is tonight, so we get an extra hour of sleep. That actually would be very much to my benefit. So it's Parker. As you said, I don't think Gesicki would do it.
No. What about Leslie Shepard?
I'll look that up in just a second. By the way, Gesicki had no touchdown catches in his rookie year, and who do you think his coach was? The Adam Jace era. Does he still haunt you in your dreams?
Number 1 pick. That's all I'll say.
Yeah, Gesicki never did it. Damn, man. Let's see. I think there's another one we got to clear up. Giants rushing touchdowns.
Did you look up Leslie Shepard yet?
No, I didn't. Leslie Shepard. Okay. He had 4 touchdowns for Miami in the last year. So let's see. Nope.
Ted Ginn Jr.?
Ted Ginn could be one. No.
Damn it, Miami. Brandon Marshall.
Brandon Marshall. Okay. Take a look at that one. 2010. Let's see. 2010. No, not 2010. Nope.
What?
Yep. Nah, that's a no.
I'll give you 2 more names. Julius Thomas, Anthony Fasano.
Okay, so we'll go back to the game. There's also some suggestions from the chat. Penix takes the snap, fakes. Penix has got some pressure, throws a dart incomplete, and there's a flag down.
Pass interference, maybe.
Yep, Christian Roland Wallace was the perpetrator on the play.
Wallace is red hot. He's like, what did I do? He knew it was going to be called, but I'm curious to see the replay.
So that's 15 yards extra, and he looks like he's being consoled by his teammate.
Maybe the left hand, he was holding Polk's left hand. I'm half and half with that one. Is that ball catchable is the question. Would he have caught it if he wasn't holding his hand? Otherwise, the fallacy, the predetermined outcome.
Takes a snap. Jackson gets the football, and he gets about 6. Channels on ABC Almighty.
Another tackle made. That time by Jamil Muhammad.
Hand off to Johnson. First down to the 19.
Is he going to surpass 200 rushing yards?
He's
if he hasn't
probably
already.
pretty close. He's pretty close to that.
Number 18. We're going to get a number.
Penix. In an empty set, takes the snap. 4-man rush. Escapes the pocket. He's going to look. He's just going to throw it away.
Eric Gentry had the tackle in the last play. Good pressure from the left tackle. Left tackle side. That was number 51, Solomon Byrd, but he throws it away, as Alex noted.
Let's draft that Washington running back. I mean, I don't think they'll do it. What's up, Max, in the chat?
What's up, Max? Hope all is well.
Is Alabama a great college football team? I mean, they're a solid program. I don't think they're as good as they used to be. But anyway, and looks like they're stopped. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
Try to run up the gut. Great tackle there by number 92, Kion Bars. I felt like sometimes the right interior struggled, and that's only continued. But this is from the left side. Great combined tackle. Kion Bars was there. So was Braylon Shelby, the linebacker.
And looks like we're going to get some sort of a timeout here.
That is, I think, the defense, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep. And the sirens are in the background. Let's see. Do any of the answers in the chat match up? We might have a winner. Mark Duper for the Dolphins. What? What are you talking about? I literally just read that he got 3 touchdowns in a game.
Oh, Jesus.
This site is glitchy. Oh, since 1999. That's why.
Whoops.
That was a stupid grid anyway. I believe the Washington quarterback used to be Indiana. You are correct, Jeffrey. He started out his football career at Indiana and moved forward with his career and then transferred to Washington. But I'm just going to guess Tiki Barber for rushing for the Giants. Because it's a 9%, and then yeah, I'm not doing anything else because it's stupid. Grid is stupid, but appreciate you guys for tuning in. Like, comment, subscribe to all the good stuff. Turn on post notifications. We're almost at 20 likes, folks, so definitely hit the like button. I hate these long fucking commercial breaks.
Just because I guess they want advertising.
Yep. And everybody and their 5th cousin will be watching this game. But Luca, if you want to check in on some college scores. Chipmunk. Let's see. All right. Let's check in some college scores. So anyway, and no, I'm not going to do that because the game is back. Super duper. Yep. Would have worked if it wasn't 1999 on. So stupid. But anyway, Penix in an empty set on a 3rd down and 9. Who knows? We might get our first field goal of the game. Nixon in the backfield. Penix takes a snap. 4-man rush. Penix is going to try to evade the rush. He gets sacked. Sacked on that play by Eric Gentry with the first hit. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
Took it a little too long, but I guess they're going to try the long field goal. Let's see what happens. Let's see. I think they're going to send a safety. No, they're not going to send the safety, actually. Typical 4-man rush. Not a lot of receivers getting open. And Penix has nothing to do but just sit on it. No receiver in the area to throw it to.
43 yards for Grady Gross. The kick is good. So it's 45-42.
Just stayed in the right
87
upright.
points.
Just stayed in the right upright.
87 points for this game. Jesus Christ. But anyway, some college scores for you guys. 24-7, Florida State beat Pittsburgh. West Virginia's blown out BYU 37-7. Utah State is up against San Diego State 32-24. Michigan kicking the crap out of Purdue 34-6. Kentucky 24-3 against Mississippi State 33-28. SMU versus Rice. Alabama up by 2 touchdowns with 11:46 left against LSU. NC State and Miami. That's a very, very unenergetic, lack of offensive game. 10-6 is the score in that one. UTEP and Western Kentucky at halftime, 3-0. Stanford against Washington State, 7-0 Washington State. Oregon State and Colorado just getting off. And then Fresno State, 10. Boise State, 3, still in the first quarter there. And Kansas beat Iowa State 28-21. Because Luca won in Matt Campbell a few years ago.
I'm not going to sit here and deny that. He built a program.
And Frank Fleming's complaining. Oh yeah, he's complaining about every team he roots for.
Well,
Devils will not make the playoffs without Jack Hughes. They'll never have any joy again. Dolphins are cursed. It will be a disaster tomorrow. Injuries and blowout loss. Pete Alonso will be traded next, and the Mets won't contend for 10 years.
Good. I hope the Dolphins lose tomorrow.
We're the Nets.
What?
I said we're the Nets on that list.
He's not a Nets fan.
He's not?
Alex, he's a Knicks fan. Remember? They took him to the game during the playoff series.
Right. No, I remember that, but I thought originally to start out he was a Nets fan.
No, I don't
remember
think
that video? Fuck you, KD. Fuck you, Harden. Something like that.
It was probably for betting purposes, to be fair.
I thought he originally was a Nets fan, but I've been wrong before, and I'll be wrong definitely again. All right, so back to action.
Who said that Mets slander?
Your buddy Frank the Tank. But, oh my God, yes, we know about Allstate and Aflac. Don't make me watch this shit again. Yeah, Armin's right. Oh, God.
There was a certain fan page that put every other team, every NFL team through like a certain machine to rename their team, essentially. The Giants would have been called the Empire City Guardians.
Nah.
So XFL-y.
I might have to buy a tank and run Frank over. That's
As
funny.
most people aren't, Armin, I guess, is not a fan.
Jesus. Yeah, that's wholly
Oof.
roughing the passer.
My
It's not
God,
in this game, but
he got bastardized. He got baptized in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
Williams takes the snap, gives off. Solid gain right there. It's going to go for a first down.
Tackle made that time around the 40-yard line. That was made by Jabbar Muhammad, the cornerback. Transfer senior.
McCree in motion. Takes a snap. Williams rolls out, gets it to his receiver, past the 40 to the 43. You know, what would you do if Frank the Tank decided he wanted to be a Jets fan?
Give up on life.
Would you give up on being a Jets fan?
I would give up on life.
Second down and 7. Williams. Calling out signals. Takes a snap. Blitz coming. Throws. Caught by Washington. He's shy of the marker a yard.
They stacked the box. They're sending like 5, 6, maybe 7. Good tackle there by Dominique Hampton, the safety coming in. By the way, I also wanted to answer Jacob's question. Yes, we'll be probably doing Wednesday's game with Wemby coming to town.
Defensive and offensive subs. What's up to E. Mario? He says, come on, Huskies. So, chat, what are y'all watching right now? I'm watching Pens versus winless Sharks. Pens are up 2-0. I'm already disappointed. The Pens choking. Could be losing to the Sharks.
The Rangers
relinquished. First down and more. Past the 40. Past the 30. Inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
Oof, nice little hurdle across the line of scrimmage.
Austin Jones. Another big carry. Frank can go be a Panthers fan.
If this isn't offense, I don't know what it is. It's great. Love this game.
Time draining around the 10-minute mark. Jones to the left of Williams. Jones takes the snap. Gets it out. This is caught by Mario Williams. Mario Williams, there's a near face mask there. Are they going to call it? No, they're not. Should have been called, though. Penix just sits on the bench. They should have called it.
Looks like Williams was not too happy. It was a short yard gain, but I like to see a replay again because it kind of looked clear. Maybe he got grabbed across the front collar. Who knows?
And off. And whoa.
Let's see.
Thought he would have gotten called for a push out of bounds there. Looks like he did not. That was Dominique Hampton, who's been hitting hard all game.
Yeah, he pushed him in. He pushed him out of bounds inbounds, so that's not going to be a penalty.
Thought maybe the teammates would have come to his defense. But anyway, 3rd down and 7. Under the 9-minute mark. Austin Jones is a receiver at the top of your screen. Williams takes a snap from the 24, quick out. This is caught. First down for the Trojans. There's a flag down, past the 10, into the end zone, touchdown. For the moment, USC has the lead, but we're going to have to see here. That was Taj Washington.
Is it going to be an illegal block or a hold? That's what I'm thinking.
Riley don't look happy, so that's probably the case.
Looks like one of the defensive
holding on the offense.
Uh-oh. One of the I was about to say one of the defensive linemen for Washington just got nailed by a low block, and he's essentially down on his feet right now.
Yeah, that's Robinson again. His second screw up of the game.
Yeah, they're gonna get you for that. Pads are out. That's crucial. That's a touchdown right there, or could have been at least. But if some butts and candies and nuts, we don't have a Merry Christmas.
Or every day would be Christmas.
Every day would be Christmas. If some butts and candies, if some butts were candies and nuts, we don't have a Merry Christmas.
We could all have a Merry Christmas, or every day would be Christmas. Think about that. Third and 13. Williams takes a snap. Pressure coming. Williams is going to get sacked. That's a big sack. It takes him out of field goal range.
I'm going to watch the play right here. Standing. Yep, too long. Way too long in the pocket.
It's got to throw it away.
Sack made there by number 52. Boy Tanufi.
Yeah, everyone with downfield was covered.
He looks to his left, and then he looks middle. Looks left again. Maneuvers the pocket. He's got to try to run right on that, possibly.
So it'll be another punt for USC. Punt is away, and this will be inside the 10 to the 9.
Line drive. But guess who works?
Yep. How much time we got left in this game? We got
7:42.
7:42. Okay. I know Barbara's asking when Armin's going to be next on. I would say some sort of a Mets offseason stream, which, as I said, we'll be having some coverage down the line for MLB offseason. So that's that.
I'll be back. I'm going to take another bathroom break.
All right. So we got 7:42 left in this game. Let's see if we can refresh this page. And we can. Well, still hasn't updated yet, but surprised Penix hasn't gone over 300, or at least 250, but also as well, Dylan Johnson's almost at 200 rushing yards, so what a reason, right? So what else is going on? Yeah, listen, Armin's Armin. Making the jokes, always in the call-in shows and stuff like that. I mean, he was... I'm not even going to go there, but... Appreciate you guys. Be sure to hit the like button, comment, and subscribe. Turn on post notifications so you know when a live stream pops or a video drops. Tomorrow's the Rise and Rush podcast. And on Monday, we'll have the Chargers-Jets game for you. And we have 2 more likes away from 20. Appreciate Jacob. He says, all right, boys, have a good night. Hopefully I'll pop in tomorrow morning. By the way, major props to y'all education. Y'all started this channel from the ground up. Yes, we have. And it's all for you guys. I mean, us, obviously, for our education, stuff like that, and all these other different things. But also for you guys as well. Let's fucking fly around me. That's what happens when you live in an old house, folks. It's not easy. But a lot of people drawing the comparisons. All right, so it looks like we're going to get this game back. 7:42 left to go inside the Washington 9. So it'll be first down and 10. Let's see whether they run the football or whether they pass the football eloquently. And they're going to hand this off to give it a toss. And this is a big hole. Dylan Johnson, past the 30, past the 40, past the 50, past the 40 again, and pushed out around the 40-yard line. Talk about a killer. And this is a team that gives up a lot on the ground. They've already given up close to 200 to Johnson tonight, and I think he just went over that. Past the 30, yep. It's going to get him. Can't really see the yard marker, but Kalen Bullock on the push out of bounds at the 38-yard line. Penix calling out signals. Penix takes the snap. Looks. He's got to go somewhere. Flag is down. He throws this one deep. And there's a flag in the secondary, so those penalties will offset. Penalty was against Zacharian Branch, or at least it was holding on Zacharian Branch. He was being held downfield. So it looks like it's going to get offset. Or excuse me, it wasn't Zacharian Branch. My bad on that one. But either way, the penalties will offset. It was Damani Jackson. See, yeah, that's a hold right there by the blitz. Picking up running back, and obviously downfield, there's the holding / PI. Penix takes the snap. He's going to toss it and cut down around the 35-yard line. That's Tybo Rogers on the carry. Just a nice tackle by Damani Jackson. So second down at 6. About 6:20 left to go in this game as the running game is being used. Penix takes a snap. Give off, and maybe about a yard. Bear Alexander on the tackle of Tybo Rogers. Big third down here. They want the USC Trojan fans up and at him. Third down and 5. Just under 6 left to play. Penix takes the snap. 4-man rush. Penix looks, fires. This one's caught. Does he have enough? And looks like they're going to rule him just shy of the marker. Giles Jackson with the reception. Looks like the ball may have not gotten across. I would go for it. Why not? Just a little bit short. Kalen Bullock came in on the tackle. Let's see. Definitive angle. Looks like it could go either way. Could go either way on this one. Could see definitely a case for a first down. Barber says it's a bad spot. Yeah, from that angle, it looks like a first. So are they reviewing it is my question. And that's what they're doing. They're reviewing it. Looks like they ruled it a first down. So the clock keeps winding past 5 minutes. Penix gives it to Rodgers. Rodgers is there for about 2.5 to 3 yards. So they'll play the game of 2 clock with about 4:30 left to play. What they should do is run this down a little bit more. They'll get a quick pass. Caught by Jackson. That's a first down. So now they're in the red zone, and it's going to trickle under 4 minutes to play. No 2-minute warning. And look who's finally back.
Sorry about that, folks.
Penix drops back. This one's caught by Polk. And the clock keeps winding.
Nice little lower body tackle there. USC's got 2 timeouts. Minimum hold them to a field goal.
Second down and 5. Man in motion. Penix has got Johnson in the backfield. He gets the carry. Johnson's got a first down, definitely. And he will not have the touchdown. He will be just a few yards shy. Defense getting tired.
Bad. Not a great angle from coming over. That was Traquan Fagans. He made the tackle in the previous play, but not a great angle here as he allows him to get to the sideline. And he's got a first down, too, as obviously said.
308 rushing yards for Washington tonight. They can run one more play. Actually, no, it's not the 2-minute warning. So.
Not the NFL.
Not the NFL. They're going to hand it off, and that's a touchdown. Yet another touchdown for Dylan Johnson.
This dude is a beast. His stock's going to rise.
And Lincoln Riley's just sitting there like, what the hell are we doing? Yep, damn it is right.
I think that's actually the defensive. It was defensive coordinator, then it was Lincoln Riley.
So the extra point will make this, I believe, 52-42, which is a 10-point game. USC has 2 timeouts, and the kick is up, and the kick is good. Long drive there. Dylan Johnson, 256 rushing yards tonight, 9.8 yards per carry, and 4 touchdowns. Give me 1 second. I'll be back.
200 rushing yards by your leading passer. Your leading rusher. 300 in total for Washington, which is amazing. And Michael Penix obviously getting 255 yards, 2 touchdowns through the year, and an interception. Phenomenal performance by Washington, taking care of a suspect USC defense. Luca, try for 100. Try for 100. What? My mind might have went blank. But please throw me that reminder, Barbara. I apologize. So Alex steps out. Got about 2:20 to go here in this game. See if USC can at least drive down the field. They've been very good with the quick tempo, but just right now their defense obviously has suffered. Cale Williams near 300 yards, but It's going to be all through the air. And Caleb Williams, to be fair, he's played very well for the most part. He's also taken some bad sacks, and he's also fumbled the ball away, which gave Washington some points. So that's the story. Try for 100 total points. We are 6 away from that. So if USC scores a touchdown, I said go to 100. That would be the case. So still obviously waiting on that when USC comes back. But no way in hell they're going to go for field goals, so they're going to have to go for the touchdown and then the field goal with the onside kick. But mostly Washington will be in prevent defense, and Caleb Williams will try to sling as hard as he can to try to get downfield and get that touchdown with ample time to kick an onside kick, hopefully recover it, and get the field goal. But again, it's been an offensive showdown between these two teams. So Alex is back.
2 more likes to 20, folks. It's about to get back to this game because they're on the commercial before the. Let's see. What's the points total now? 52-42. That's 94.
Yes.
Yeah, if you took the under, I feel bad for you. If you took the under, I feel bad for you. Looking at Dylan Johnson, who has multiple rushing touchdowns. I don't think he has 4 rushing touchdowns tonight.
Yes, he does. He's also averaged 9.8 yards per carry.
He's definitely going to get some looks in the draft.
Is it senior too?
Kick is away, and they will take it out. Branch past the 15. He will only make it to the 21. 2:13 left to go. Still a decent chunk of time. Grinch needs to be fired. I agree. I mean, when you allow 300 yards on the ground, either you need better defensive talent or they got a lot of transfers on that defense. Georgia, Oklahoma State, Arizona. A lot of transfers, but it's not working. Quick pass, and this is caught. Yeah, 3 yards shy of the marker as they'll try to hurry up the pace a little bit. Taj Washington on the catch. Williams has got Washington again. They will keep him in bounds. The clock will run. Under 2 minutes left to play. Yeah, and under 2 minutes left to play. On a first down, they get a little bit of a break, but this is a run for Jones. He gets the first. Clock will, surprise, not stop there, and they'll stop at 136. It'll be good once the official spots the ball. Almost in enemy territory again. 3-man rush. Williams looks under pressure. Looks like he's going to run out of bounds. 1:20 left to play.
And USC still has their 2 timeouts, but you want to save those for when you try to go for the field goal and whatnot.
Set to Music Made Me High, Hello Brothers. Game is over. Alex Grinch needs to be fired right after the game, just like they did Lane Kiffin. Yeah, I mean, this is not a good showing. I mean, you kind of get that it was going to be an offensive showdown, but, you know, if you know, you know. Williams Drops back. He's going to look. Fires. Incomplete. Total dirt ball there.
Yeah, that's a Zach Wilson throw.
Luca now saying Zach Wilson's better than Caleb Williams.
No.
Finally caught this stupid fly.
We got to create a compilation for you catching flies.
Yeah. They're down in 5. Empty set. Williams takes the snap. Cut blocks everywhere. This is caught and will go nowhere. It'll be 4th down. Was a timeout taken?
Yep, no choice with the guy going inbounds.
Second timeout. I knew that Caleb Williams will not quit, but he needs to shut it down. Holiday Bowl again for USC. And I picked USC to win this game, so
Alex, I guess you'll take the L on that one.
I'll take the L. So 107 left. Washington fans on their feet. USC fans hoping for a glimmer of hope. Looks like the Washington marching band doing their thing. Fourth down and 4. Yep. Williams takes the snap. 4-man rush. Williams looks, fires. Incomplete. And I guess you could call that game. You just need a few runs, and that'll be it. 42 points are enough to win any football game, but when you give up more than that, you lose. I couldn't have said it any better than that.
I think Caleb Williams had a very good game, mostly phenomenal for the most part, but I think he took like 1 or 2 bad sacks.
Yep, that's what it was going to come down to.
He also fumbled a possession away, to be fair, but the defense was terrible. Michael Penix was shooting all over them all night, should I say. And Johnson was just steamrolling the defense like none other. Dylan Johnson, phenomenal. 4 touchdowns.
So they yielded out for 1. They'll do 1 more. Luca, final thoughts?
Final thoughts. What a game. You hit the over. Good job on winning your money. If you hit the under, I'm sorry. But final thoughts. We saw what we saw. USC, obviously Caleb. We saw the quarterback showdown, and it pretty much lived up to the hype, except for the fact that not except for the fact that, like, in a bad thing, but Dylan Johnson rushed for 4 touchdowns, but Michael Penix had a very good game.
Right.
So I thought Michael Penix would throw for at least 3 or 4 touchdowns. But another loss for Caleb Williams.
Rise and Rush podcast tomorrow at 9:30. Chargers Jets 8:10. Monday games usually start at 8:15, so 8:10 on Monday, and more from there. Appreciate you guys. Like, comment, subscribe, do all the good stuff. Turn on post notifications so you know when live stream pops for your drops. Appreciate all of you guys coming back. Good to see the Giants QBs that they will somehow miss out on. That's Mr. Scrub 0 for you. Appreciate you guys. See you next time.